Well, don't worry, Newbiespud. Since you're sick, I'll do your share of the talking.
That's fine.
That's what I tend to do anyway. So.
What you streaming tonight?
Mass Effect 3.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been... Oblivious has been helping me kind of get back into it.
do you have any data from the previous games?
Yeah, I have, Mass Effect 1 and 2. And I've played through them a ton!
I need to get Mass Effect 1 done at
Yeah,
some point.
because the thing with the free is you basically have to do everything perfectly through 1 and 2, or get DLC to get some of the better endings.
Not in my experience.
No, they changed
Isn't there
that,
only
apparently.
2 endings for Mass Effect 3 anyway?
Let's leave that discussion behind.
Yes,
No,
please.
seriously, I haven't played. I've played some of the first one, and then no
The
matter
short
what
answer is
I
yes.
tried,
Let's leave it at
died.
that.
Short answer is yes, it was kind of a big disappointment, but then they came out with extended cut, and then, it's just kind of a mess now, so...
No, fair enough.
All you need to know is Tali is best alien.
But, still really great games up until that point.
Arrogant
But the
that's
less
honestly-
the less said, the better.
Well, yeah,
Arrogant or
that's what caused the reaction in the first place. So.
Yeah.
But as somebody who reacted that way, let's keep that let's keep that talk to a minimum. Unless we plan on doing a stream about that specifically.
I
focus.
I don't think at this point any more discussion needs to be thrown onto the pile.
Yeah, let's focus on more comical things like how much I suck at this.
You're getting better.
Well, yeah, I'm getting better. Well, obviously I'm getting better. It's enough to say, hey, this is actually something I can stream and not completely embarrassing.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of streams, I feel like I can actually watch Newbiespud play Fallout New Vegas again, because I finally figured out Boone's backstory. By figured out, I mean did his quest.
Ah, very nice.
It was so sad!
It is.
I mean, geez. Anyway, sorry, I'll stop with that now. It's like, well, I wonder what the guys mean when they say that Boone's quest is sad. Oh, okay.
I should finish that game at some point.
Yeah.
I should play that
But-
game. I had that game on PC for like the longest time, and I've yet to play it.
It's a momentary diversion. And now Mass Effect.
Mass Effect, yes.
My name is Commander Shepard and I approve this game.
This is my favorite game on the Citadel.
Oh, okay. That'll cannot mean good.
I have a weird memory when it comes to memes. I can memorize them quite well.
Excellent.
You and the rest of the internet.
Well, I find sometimes, I don't know. I seem to be especially good at it. Which is kind of saddening. Because I'm not really a meme sort of person.
Own your memeness, bud.
Well, considering that he's not a big pun person, I wouldn't expect him to be much of a meme person either.
Alright, let's, are you in? You are. Let's do it.
Yes, I'm in.
Ooh, is it 2-player?
It's up to 4 players. Yep.
Yes. I have every Mass Effect except this one.
Multiplayer match or co-op, some kind.
Co-op. It's not a competitive mode.
It is if you make it.
I've seen some people do have that kind of attitude to it. Where there is kind of a score system, but ultimately, even on the easiest difficulty, which we are doing, if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get yourself killed.
Which is most of the time.
Which is quite a bit more than you might expect.
Let's see, did I change my weapons? Yes, I did. Okay.
We just start now and hope we pick up some freebies later.
Yeah, I figured that's what we're gonna do.
Alright.
And hopefully they're competent.
Yeah, we can dream. Well, on bronze, you just have to be okay.
No, I'm just saying that there was that one particular match that we had where we had those other guys that made me look like I was just a shining star, as it were.
Which one was that?
It was the third to last one that we did. The one with the one with the guys who like dropped every single round.
Now, who do we got?
I don't see anybody yet.
Well, okay, here comes wave 1.
I hear somebody squeaking.
Oh, it's just me being frustrated with my internet.
Aw, I know that feel.
It's Reapers. Also, this tends to be a very fast-paced game, so for those of you waiting on the delay, it's gonna be a little bit jarring.
Yeah, luckily you'll oh, we got somebody. They just joined, and...
What delay?
There's a 10-second delay on the stream.
Yeah, that's pretty standard for most streams.
Well, approximately 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Could be more, could be less, depends on factors.
Let's see. Yeah, these Reapers certainly took their time to get to me.
Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
I've got about a 2-second delay
How can you tell that?
because I'm listening to it come through the stream first and then through the Skype, like almost immediately after.
Living dangerously.
Well, then that's cool.
So I'm muting the stream because I can't mute Skype.
Well, I mean, you can.
But it serves no purpose.
Yeah.
Well, I can mute myself on Skype.
Oh, well, yeah, you
So that
can't.
doesn't.
Well,
I
you
can't mute everyone else, basically.
As I said, it serves no purpose.
I keep misreading your tag as totally obvious rather than totally oblivious.
Either one works.
Hey! I'm not always that obvious.
True.
Enemies down.
Okay, so you have Fronigan and Dingus 51.
That we do.
We've got a drone down to
Oh, escort mission. Yippee skippy. This is one where we have to pick up a drone and then walk with it like a bunch of huddled morons until we get to a destination.
It creates a challenge. I can
Oh
appreciate
no,
it.
it's challenging, but it makes us look stupid. Because I'm reminded of that. I don't know if anybody remembers the Ed, Edd n Eddy thing where they were playing tag and they were all huddled. No, it wasn't tag. It was oh shit, somebody die. Where they were worried about getting pranked, so they were all huddled around. Yeah, like back to back, trying not to get pranked. Maybe that's just me.
To each their own.
Oh, that's it.
What's that crossbow-like thing you're shooting?
It's the Talon Mercenary Engineers Omnibow.
Oh yeah, that thing is fantastic.
It's pretty broke, but
Oh,
he's
you're an NG? Or soldier?
engineer.
Yeah, it's an engineer type, and although it barely feels like an engineer with how much damage output he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, what
Spam your drones. Those are awesome.
I don't. This class doesn't have drones. That's the trade-off.
Oh no, she was talking to me.
Yeah.
Team member is hurt.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Spam all the
Flanagan's
drones.
down. I'm coming, buddy.
This thing's-
Oh, wait, it's already up.
Looks like he meta-gelled or something.
The drones are kind of like broken because once you cast them, they immediately stun the enemy and then distract them.
Well, yeah, I'm waiting for the chain lightning upgrade for it, so that I can truly be broken.
Good work down there.
So are you all Shepherd?
No.
Okay.
Not really, although most of the human models use armor that he uses throughout the game.
Yeah, the
You know, I'm
M7.
seeing a lot of talk of waves. Lots of notifications saying waves.
Yeah.
I'm seeing no Mexican waves here.
Okay then. That was a joke.
They're not the only aliens.
That was also a joke. Probably an even poorer taste.
As an actual Mexican, I take offense to that.
Oh crap, I'm sorry.
We are not the Ellis Island.
Wow.
That would be the wrong place first. You really need to get your geography straight. But no,
that's when all those
I know what Ellis Island is.
Enemy
Although
trigger.
Terrible,
I had to
terrible
point out
conversation, I apologize.
I had to point out to somebody that freaking Ellis Island was on the East Coast.
Can allies trigger those mines you put?
Let's see.
Well, they just went off. They're trip mines.
Yeah, but can allies trip them by accident?
No.
Thankfully, no.
No, and considering the amount of damage they do, that's a very good thing.
Well, it's good for us, not for the enemy.
What's that? What is that?
Here's a brute.
There's always a brute.
They want to be your friends.
Yeah, they
That
want to give you
melee
a nice
kills.
hug of death.
Wait, how's that a melee kill? You literally shot him. How is that a melee kill?
Because this Omnibo thing replaces what would otherwise be a character's melee attack. It's bound to the same key.
So, cheating.
Yes.
The brute found me.
That means I guess there's a second brute then.
BFFs.
Okay, a brute found me. Ooh, got the
Hang
kill.
on, don't. I think engineers start with what? The thing that breaks armor and breaks shields.
Yes, that's their purpose. Their purpose is to
Yeah.
break down.
I'm not a normal engineer. I'm just kind of in the same category.
Is it just me or are these waves coming faster now?
Well,
Kind of.
they end when we finish them, and
You're getting better at finishing them.
yeah, this is
Hooray.
going pretty fast.
Theoretically.
Although this really means that you're not going to make friends with them.
This is online. We're not supposed to make friends online. That happens accidentally.
I think she means with the enemies.
I know.
Halfway there. Watch your sectors.
Where are you going, Oblivious? You're on the other side of the map. Oh crap!
Because these things are on the other side of the map.
Oh, hi! Yeah, I think I only
Hello,
have a
Dara.
flag as well.
Hey guys, what you doing?
Did you
I'm
have
stopping
pizza
him.
without me?
And apparently I've used Incinerate like 1,000 times.
Well, you're getting some mileage out of that.
Yeah, that's normal for an engineer.
If we turn off the lights and stay really quiet, they'll think we're not home.
Do you have the cryo freeze as well? Cause that combines with the.
How did
I
that
think that
happen?
I don't have that. Also, I'm being shot at some place. Yeah. Seeker
Are
Swarm.
you dead?
Kind of.
Oh.
I'm not dead yet.
He's downed.
Alright. And I got brought back up. Let's see. And now he's gotta save Dingus.
We got him.
Having
Perform
flashbacks.
CPR.
Flashback
Like
to Monica.
saving CPR.
CPR, but just tapping them on the shoulders like, come on, you're alright, bro. Bro, you're alright.
I wonder when you're going to encounter a banshee.
Oh,
No, it's
you
something
had
like,
to make me.
Get up, you pussy.
Yeah, you just uttered Newbiespud's favorite word. And there's a
Two person
speaking
in the stream chat.
Speak
We're
of the
playing
bitch.
on bronze because we really suck at this.
There's a
Like-
banshee.
But by we, he means me.
I'm not that good at this.
Break that shield. Barriers are the worst thing.
Did she glitch out? Because I can't see her.
Yeah, she did. But now she's dead.
Doesn't she have like a one-hit kill if you get near her?
Yes.
A lot of those higher enemies do.
Yeah.
And
And she has a barrier, which is basically the worst thing you can
Yes,
have.
impale is the power that she uses to insta kill you.
yes, thank you.
Be safe.
I can't even see. Oh, hello.
Hello, Ravager.
Just walking by one of those.
Dead. Ooh, die. 8-legged
But
freaks.
yeah,
die.
we're playing on the easiest difficulty, and you know, we're still kind of getting downed every so often.
Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
Well,
There's a few race class combination things or whatever that are
broken.
good against them. Like a Geth Juggernaut, for instance, is immune to the one-hit kill.
Geth Juggernaut is good against almost anything except stairs.
Except the stairs.
Yeah, I've got Geth Juggernaut unlocked. It's pretty awesome.
Usually,
Reminds me of Ed
focuses on
209 or whatever. I cannot go up a staircase or go down a staircase.
That's basically what. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. That and it moves about as slow as a brick, or
Yep.
as fast as a brick, I guess. Either way works. Let's see.
What about those from Mass Effect 2? The ones that basically the giant zombies that basically shot artillery at fire at you.
Yeah, Ravagers like this one.
Yeah. Also, of course, Harbinger.
Well, technically, still a zombie, yes.
The Harbinger effect thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
That doesn't happen with the Reaper Force, but there is. You can be set up against collectors, and
Yeah.
they can be possessed. You know, Harbinger style.
Yeah, Harbinger was Mass Effect 2, and you had collectors, and you basically had to incinerate it.
Banshee.
Control. Yeah, that is a thing. Oh, speaking of the sheep.
Technically, it was the leader of that collectors or whatever that was doing the whole
Yeah.
thing. But yeah,
Technically, I'm being shot at. Let me worry about that in a minute.
by both a brute and a
Is that thing
what's
home
it
in on
called?
them?
Kind of. Ouch.
The Omnibo. And Oblivious is down.
What?
I was trying to backpedal
Oh,
away
no.
from that thing and it didn't work. Thank you, Spud.
It's weird how some of the enemies basically look like... What's his name?
Banshee.
Garrus.
Yes, there are
Yeah,
Turian.
Solarian. No,
Forget what they're
Turian.
called.
Yo, can I get a revive? Okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't see you at my feet, man.
Oh, just
Yeah, you pussy.
I'm far more focused with the death that's staring me in the face.
It looks like lots of people are reviving. Wow, this really is like Monaco. As soon as
Yeah.
you try and heal someone, you go down too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is that quality to it.
The worst situation that you can be stuck in revive-wise is when a bunch of abominations are after you, because they explode when they die. So that close proximity just kind of kills everything.
Yeah.
What about
Where's-
like free
Phantoms
brutes
are just
on
scary.
Brutes. Well, I say abominations are worse because that's theoretically something that you can fix.
Enemy is regrouping.
But a brute wipe is a brute wipe. It is what it is.
We've established scramblers for this.
enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
Yeah, you
Wave
kind
10
of.
of 11.
I'm targeting, get them running. What's going on here?
Let's see. We are disabling these devices.
Each wave, you either just have to kill all the enemies, or you get a random objective that you have to complete within a time limit. For Pete's sake.
Yeah, there's a banshee in the same room.
Okay, where are you going?
At least the revive is pretty quick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty quick, but sometimes it doesn't feel like that.
Well,
Did everything just taste blue for a second?
yes.
A little bit.
No, it tasted purple.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, time to switch to AP.
And a brute.
Brute is here too.
Somebody blow that up with a,
Mines.
No,
that's what,
just my trip mines.
oh no, I was like, what is eating me? And I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about the Ravager things.
Ravagers. Oh yeah, those are the artillery of this game. The ones that you have to basically cover to not die.
Let's see.
I'm rethinking my desire to get into Mass Effect. This is really scary.
Well, I mean,
it's really challenging, but you know, plenty of fun as well.
Oh yeah, the thing I've loved the most about it, well, any of the BioWare games really is just like, you know, the character banter and everything. That's always been the best.
I got that impression from listening to my partner play Dragon Age.
Oh God, yes.
Dragon Age.
There's so many good moments that we can honestly
First
spend
or the second Dragon Age?
Well, even the second Dragon Age.
The second Dragon Age is still pretty cool on that front, as far as the story and characters go. In fact, I prefer the second one, just because it's a lot more streamlined, even if it's a bit copy-paste.
We just, you know, from all the dialogue between... Sorry.
Yeah, the second one's better for dialogue, but I'd say that the first one's a better total game package, I guess.
Oh damn it, Frankenin. Stop dying.
Stop it. Stop.
Let's see. Alright, up the ladder. Hello,
First
Spud.
Dragon Age had the difficulty that first you basically needed a healer as soon as possible, or your game would be incredibly frustrating.
Either that or hope that you have a giant amount of health poultices.
Yeah.
Success.
I mean, I started with a rogue and it was health until I managed
That's exactly what I need.
Get to the extraction zone, chopper.
The second annoyance is that basically you don't have money for it by buying any of the good stuff. You like...
Go for that Banshee.
I just wasted a whole bunch of mines.
Yeah, because the problem with the mines is that they're very, very limited.
Well, especially if you point them vertically.
Yes.
What other
So, you know,
skills do you
ideally
have?
you want to choke point it, but it doesn't always work out that well.
Yeah.
So why aren't the others getting to the extraction zone?
Because you only need to be at the extraction zone when the timer reaches 0. Until then, you can kind of run around a bit, you know, to make sure you don't get, you know, cornered.
So this magic blue circle, is that the extraction zone?
Yes.
Yes.
It's nice if you don't try.
It's technological blue circle.
Any
Sure.
high
Oh,
enough
Space
form of-
magic. Space
Any
magic.
high enough form of magic is right. Can be mistaken for
It's the same
technology.
magic that lets you understand the different languages being spoken throughout the game.
Ah, yes, the
Oh
baby.
no, that's actually a...
I understand the canonical explanation. Don't bother explaining it to me. I know.
I actually don't know the canonical explanation.
That's-
Oh, okay, it's being translated real time via OmniTool and stuff like that, but it's something that they never really bring up.
Yeah.
They make a joke about it with the GameStop employee insert thing, where he says, "Man, isn't it annoying when one of the Batarians are speaking their language and they don't bother to turn on their auto translate?" Yes.
Fronigan.
All right.
What happens if he doesn't make the extraction point?
Well, you get a bigger
Wait for him to
you
eat.
get a bigger bonus if everyone extracts instead of just partial extraction. And generally, you want more points for, you know, experience and credits and whatnot.
The money.
One. And the odds.
So that's what Marauders do. I forgot what they did. They give the surrounding things armor plating.
Wow, you need a lot of experience.
Well, that character class was level 19, so yeah. Let's try an actual.
So which of these do you like the most?
There are a lot I like.
It was either you or Oblivious said something about the Vanguard being their favorite,
That was Newbiespud.
and yet he's a level 1.
Well, that's because this game has a prestige option, and I recently promoted the Vanguard to the single-player campaign, which reset the level. I've done that once with every class.
I see.
I should probably just do engineer. Just be a normal class. And regular. Let's see.
Is there ever really a normal class?
There are a few. I mean, basically, every class has, the human male, human female. That's basically as close to, a shepherd as you can get. But, why?
Because they're wearing the armor and all that.
Once you unlock the aliens, why would you ever play anything else?
That is a good question. Why would you play anything else?
Well, because actually the human male engineer is actually really good, but...
Yeah. No need to fix what isn't broken.
Ooh.
Warlord X Nero. And he's got a whoever that is has a Batarian
soldier. Ooh. Yes, this should be fun. Quite so. Do I not have... Oh dear, what am I doing?
Make it so, number 1.
Crap. Come on.
Think, what would the Archangel do?
Shoot everyone.
Shoot quite a few things, really.
Snipe all the things.
Horse McShooty. Oh, I just noticed that coffee spilled on that loading screen.
We need you to lock this area down. Incoming hostile forces.
But yeah, I bought one of the veteran packs and it gave me the Turian soldier, so
yes.
Very happy about that. I'll give him a spin once this guy hits 20.
Alright, you have the let's see, you have electroshock, some kind of armor thingy.
I've got overload, warp, and tech armor. I'm a Turian sentinel.
Yeah.
That's a nice spread of power.
And ammo. And ammo,
and we're fighting collectors.
Assuming control.
Oh, this has mass
Assuming
effect,
control
right?
will probably happen, yes.
This is ME2. Components as well.
Enemies down. Good shooting.
Yeah, these were basically added as update content. Is like
DLC.
not DLC, just
Yeah, it's free download.
Content pack, multiplayer content packs, updates.
Oh.
Now there is a bunch of multiplayer DLC in this game.
Oh hey.
I think I've got just about all of it, but
Turn on the audio. Let's hear Armiger.
The engineer when you don't want to do the fighting yourself.
indeed.
That's what drones are for.
Yeah, it's just too bad that drones are a hot button topic in our country right now.
Why should that affect how you play Mass Effect?
Oh, and it doesn't have an effect on Mass Effect. I just mean that, it's something that needs to be more researched, and people are like, no, because it's unethical.
Well, I'm glad, we can talk about the real issues here, and, this crappy stream.
Baby.
Hey, it's better than me foreshadowing like every event in a game every few seconds.
Yeah, there's that. Oh man, you're gonna be unbearable during the Awakened DLC, aren't you?
No, I'm gonna shut up during the Awakened thing. Mostly because it's gonna go too fast for me to say anything, honestly.
Alright.
I mean, seriously, I don't even think we're gonna spend 2 hours on that thing.
Probably because of how competent we are at combat.
Yeah, that has a lot to do with it. I'm helping. But also because I want things to move at a decent clip, and I don't. I've tried to get better about that. Kill steal.
Kill secure.
Which honestly, I need to kill steals anyway, because everyone in this particular group is better outfitted than me.
Well, I don't think you actually get like more or less experience, you know, if you don't earn as much score as anyone else. I think it's everyone gets equal share of that.
Not really. I've looked at the experience distribution, not so much.
Is that so?
It's based on kills and accolades and whatnot.
Oh yeah, accolades, yeah.
So you get 50 kills, huge kill streak, all that stuff.
Man, there's no one where I am.
The blind leading the blind. Because I was following you and then I lost you. It glitched through the wall. I'm happy about that. Pew 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 pew. Yeah, this is actually going by pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, it's bronze. When it goes well, it goes pretty darn smoothly.
Yeah, I guess we'll only really notice it if things go bad.
Yeah.
Which, I'm pretty sure this is around the time this, shit, yeah. I was gonna say, it's around this time they start throwing the scions.
Stuff. Scions and Praetorians, yeah.
Trying to get out of the way before my...
Fortunately, that's until I've got stuff for this.
Good for you. Dead scion.
Mission accomplished. Nice work. Enemy down to 50% strength.
So, what are your favorite alien teammates in Mass Effect?
I don't really have characters that I don't like.
Archangel.
Garrus, period. Yeah. Garrus and Tally.
It's all about Archangel.
Just Garrus. If it's all
everyone else, no.
Garrus and Tally.
I'm kind of partial to Grunt as well.
Yeah, I honestly, it probably would be easier to come up with a character that I don't like. Even then
you have to think about it. It's like, well, maybe my least favorite.
Are we talking?
Like Miranda.
I don't much care for Miranda.
I'm more okay with Miranda than some people are.
I mean, even like the NPCs that I don't like, they're usually not in it long enough for me to care.
And if Kaiden would only survive, because I usually have him be the one to set off the nuke, I think Kaiden would be pretty awesome.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess maybe if I had gun to my head, I'd probably say Ashley, because it used to be Kaiden for me, and I can't. No. I can't tangibly put my finger on what it is, but I much prefer him to Ashley.
Well,
I don't know.
Ashley's one of those military brats.
See, I don't know. I've just been exposed to all the characters for too long. I've played these games like I don't even know how many playthroughs, and I've just been exposed to them all and heard every conversation that I just kind of respect all of them.
Poor Jenkins.
Except, yeah, like if there's one character that just like absolutely gets
the red shirt. Yeah.
Good shooting. That's it. Stay alert. Enemy is recon.
And even Conrad, like seriously, like what the hell happened to him anyway? Because I don't even remember him showing up in the third game.
I'm somehow not remembering.
The guy who was basically Shepard's biggest fan.
Oh right, the
that
fan.
Guy. And
well, that depends on how you deal with him.
Yeah.
Throughout the series.
Except that it was bugged in Mass Effect 2, and
how so?
Well, because he acted like you shoved a gun in his face no matter what you did in the second. Which
you never got to see how the Paragon path worked out because he always acted like you were a renegade to him.
Yeah. And then in
Right,
Mass
but you can
Effect
still
3,
do
he
the.
apologizes for that.
You can still do, you know, Mass Effect 2.
Paragon
Mass Effect
thing.
2 transfers to Mass Effect 3 properly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
I
just
meant
like-
like when you were dealing with him, even though he is assumed, I guess, to always be, you know, like you shoved a gun into his face or
Yeah.
whatever.
You still have a choice. With it
You still have a way of paragoning him. What? Yeah, that actually that never really registered with me at the time. But I was like, yeah, now that I think about it, I don't know why he said like I shoved the gun in his face option.
He could be crazy. That's always a possibility.
Although it's also possible that I actually shoved the gun into his face and I don't remember it.
It's kind of funny in the third game. You know.
Well, I mean,
they actually lampshade that.
Yeah, like he apologizes for that.
Yeah, he apologizes for if I accidentally accused you of putting a gun in my face when you didn't actually do that. I was having a bad day.
Oh, maybe that's what happened, and that's the reason why I don't remember.
Well, because Shepard like headbutts and shoves a gun in so many people's face that I don't know if he can actually be held accountable for some of that.
That was the shortest interrogation ever.
Speaking of that, the news reporter.
Oh man.
I believe I'm the only person in the history of ever that didn't punch her in the face.
I didn't on my Paragon playthrough.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, I didn't punch her either.
I
but
did the shaming her thing on camera every time.
Yeah, I thought that was a much better
I totally I totally know the names of every crew member on that fought, and died for the.
You basically. Paragon shames her, Renegade punches
after
her.
Like the second or third time or whatever, she like right afterwards, she's like, he did it to me again. You made me look like a fool on camera again. And I chuckled.
And who says Shepard can't be a diplomat? Although, in the case of Krogan, being a diplomat means being a proficient headbutter.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I usually had the helmet on because of that plus 5% health versus the like 10% headshot thing, but it looks so much cooler if you don't have the helmet. But if you have the helmet on, it creates that echo effect as if you did hit him with a helmet, which I thought was awesome.
That like clunking sound effect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Really, usually in Mass Effect 2, I have like a visor instead of a helmet.
Right. Yeah, if you actually have a helmet, they did put in the. It's kind of like how whenever you have a helmet on, you have that sort of like
synthetic voice,
staticky radio.
Yeah.
Voice or whatever.
Which is why I don't usually have it.
Great. I was like, the game designers thought of a lot of things.
They did.
Yeah, and if you don't have a helmet and you're in like deep space or something, you get a helmet.
Right.
Yikes.
Praetorian.
Which looks kind of weird when you have like that big 10% visor thing, because even though it doesn't like clip through the thing, it looks like your helmet's filled with stuff.
I'm trapped between a Scion and a Praetorian. I don't know what to do.
Run for your life.
Praetorian!
Or rather, I should say, I don't know how to run for my life, because I'm
stuck between a...
Yeah, so I played both 1 and 2, and then I thought I copied the files over to like my other machine or whatever right before I did a reboot of the system. Apparently I didn't get the right version, I got the copy of it or something like that.
That sucks.
I never really played 3, although I know how like a lot of it goes.
Oh, you know what? Same thing happened to me when I switched computers, but the only reason my original playthroughs are preserved in Mass Effect 3 is because of, cloud storage, but my original Mass Effect 1 and 2 profiles are gone.
Right. So my question is, do the collectors show up in the main campaign of Mass Effect 3?
No, they do not.
No.
Okay.
You decidedly put an end to that.
Yeah, and Mass Effect
2, yes, I know that. I was just making sure.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know that they're an enemy type in the multiplayer, and I'm just wondering why.
Because they're
Because
DLC.
greater variety, and
Right.
because, you know, while
Well,
they
I've
never
heard
made use of them in
Actually,
single player.
finally.
Fight against the...
Regrouping. Time to reload.
What's
That-
the organization you work for in number 2?
Cerberus.
Cerberus. There we go.
Yeah.
I know that Cerberus is like a major opponent in
Yep.
Mass Effect 3, so I understand them. And the Reapers actually having like a physical presence beyond just the ships, also, and those exploding zombie creatures that they've always
Yeah.
had. And of course the Geth, because well, whatever. The
Because
Geth,
reasons.
they've been,
In Mass
like,
Effect 1,
enemies
your
for a while.
opponents... Yeah, in Mass Effect 1, your opponents were other aliens and Geth. Mass Effect 2, collectors, and those other new... basically
all the
scoundrel
gangs.
races.
The mercenary gangs,
Yeah, and...
Blue Suns and all those other guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blue Suns, the Eclipse,
And Blood Pack.
yeah, and the Blood Pack.
And Mass Effect 3, it's Reapers.
Yeah.
Primarily
Reapers.
with
I think
Both in
this
regular
this conversation has successfully gone in a complete circle.
Yes.
wait, what?
I mean, we were talking about ME types. We started with 3, then back to 1, and back to 2, and now we're back at 3 again.
So do they have as enemy types? What, like, how many types of enemy things are there in the multiplayer?
4.
Yeah, 4.
You know,
Things that charge you,
Get
things that shoot.
Cerberus collectors and
No, not like types of enemies, but like types of groups of enemies.
what exactly do you mean by that?
No. You guys were
Swabs.
saying it right. Zarhan wasn't.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pretend I know what you're trying to say, Azure, and just call it a day.
I think he's asking what organizations will we be facing off against.
Yeah.
Factions, not the. I mean, each one
Those-
has like
those are the 4 factions.
etc.
Those are the factions.
He thinks,
Now,
like,
speaking of going
we
in
have
a circle. This is
collectors.
going in a circle,
The
and the match concluded while we did that.
So I was always wondering why a lot of the other factions didn't like show up as enemies.
Well, they explain how the mercenary gangs kind of step out of the way.
So
do you see the...
Yeah,
Holy
you can-
crap! I got a higher score than Newbiespud by about like 200 points.
Yeah, that wasn't my best character. Let's see.
Who's that poster in the chat?
Who's that? Who?
Someone in the stream chat. Bro, open some packs, you need more shitty weapons. Is the gold or platinum? I thought no one is playing
I
games.
need more weapons, but I don't have the monies. I'm saving up credits for my next.
Oh man, you're playing this guy.
Yep.
He's so cute.
Yep.
Up psionic, god!
This is like one of my new favorite characters.
Oh, yes. You're
You're in psionics, yes.
Biotic God.
Yeah, bionic, I mean. Same thing.
Not quite, but okay.
Mind powers.
A strategically significant target has been located.
I'm going to toss her like a ragdoll. Push down to the floor.
oh wait, that's right. A bunch of the factions that you would theoretically fight against are actually playable characters in this. So
Yeah, quite a few. Yeah.
Yeah, the galaxy's actually working together, kind of.
I'm getting lag. That hasn't happened before.
Really, I'm surprised it hasn't. Honestly.
Wonder what's the problem.
Somebody streaming porn in the other room. I don't know.
I don't think that would matter.
I like fighting Cerberus because they're nice and simple.
Oh yeah, it's much preferable to just about everything else.
It's like an old friend coming to visit. Kill streak. You can have
Oh my
this.
god, you look ridiculous.
I'm a
He
tech
looks
guy.
ridiculous. He's taking up a quarter of the screen.
Yeah, I can't even take cover. I can just kind of hide behind
Oh.
Seriously?
behind chest high.
In
you know,
fairness,
positions.
you are short enough to stand under most cover.
Yeah, it actually works.
It's awesome. He's
Where
like
did
a
those
little
fly
potato.
Two of those just like fly off somewhere.
Yeah, the biotic orb's power is kind of the core of the Volus adept. I basically have 3 warps ready to go. If I keep them with me, it reduces my recharge time, but it costs nothing to just send them off one after the other.
I have to imagine with the Volus, like, if they're in combat.
Nice use of pull, by the way, or whatever that was.
I didn't pull anything, so...
Well, there was something biotic that like slingshotted him across the room.
Warp, probably. Warp.
Well, no, warp doesn't throw you around unless like it's combined with something else.
Yeah.
I'm also wondering if I'm talking too loud because I am not really controlling the volume of my voice here.
You're fine, I think.
Okay.
You're coming through the same volume as everyone else to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also, instead of a melee attack, I have some defensive abilities.
Like huddle in the corner.
Huh. I can't even see the chat thing either. Strange.
Yeah.
The thing with these Volus is like, they have their suit, in which they basically need to survive, and they're going into combat with. That's like one bullet is enough to kill them if it penetrates their suit.
Well, it's the same for the Quarians, really. Well, I mean, less so.
Well,
with them.
Quarians have allergies, and it's something like it's not as immediate as it would be for the Volus. The Volus literally can't breathe; their bodies explode from the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's got to do with the different pressures and all that.
Different pressure, and they breathe toxic gases.
Well, I'd imagine they'd at least like buff up the suits considerably. I mean,
Yeah,
Well,
I mean they live in those.
yeah, I'm pretty sure the Volus classes have much less health, but the Adept has quite a bit of barrier power, so that evens out.
because you got to wonder if they have to think about this too. Is like I am physically not as adept as everything else, so I have to compensate for it.
Well, technically, as a race, they compensate for it by having immense amount of money.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That they can pay for decent suits.
I mean, I believe in Tali's loyalty mission, or no, actually Tali's recruitment mission. You encounter one of the Quarians that is actually has his suit punctured, and you have to help.
Rigger.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kyle Rieger, another one of my favorite tertiary characters.
What about Commander Quib?
Ah, yes, the unfortunately named.
Yeah.
The Quarians in ME2 is just a treat, really. That whole
Fun
loyalty
fact
mission.
is when he mentions that his alternate name would be the Sectomy.
Yeah. or Vast Defrons.
Commander Vast Sectomy.
Or Commander Vast Defrons.
Well,
Technically, that's just a joke.
What
for
was
the-
what was the Turian commander played by the Baldwin guy?
Ooh, I know who you're talking
Jackson.
What?
about. You're talking about the one played by, was it Adam Baldwin?
I think so. The guy who plays Jane in.
Yeah, that's Adam Baldwin.
Yeah, that's Adam Baldwin. Yeah, he's awesome. Like, just something about him in sci-fi just seems to click. I'm not sure what it is.
Adam
I gotta
Baldwin,
know
right?
who this
Who's
character
that?
is.
I think it's probably his willingness to do it.
Oh, for Pete's sake,
Not
he's right next to
bad.
it.
White Rider, no!
I just remember sort of looking at the cast list for I think it was Halo ODST or something like that, and kind of going, "Bro, why didn't you tell me that there were so many Firefly actors in this?" And he's like, "What?"
Oh yeah, there are.
The year I was born.
Who's in it?
Baldwin, Fillion, Tudyk, I think. I can't remember. That might have been all of them, but I was just kind of really impressed. And I can't remember her name, but whoever it is who plays Six from Battlestar Galactica, she's in it as well.
Oh well, yeah, she's in all those.
She's in everything, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, does it have an artificial intelligence somewhere in the mythos? Then yes, she does.
Ah, crap.
Level 7. What the hell was
There's
that?
a
Oh my
giant
god, invisible
mech thing.
potato!
Is that a cool? Yeah.
Invisible potato.
It's an invisible potato
Oh,
in an
boy.
invisible slingshot.
Ah,
crap.
watch out for
It's a
the
slick.
Psy whips. Sorry,
No,
not
well,
Psy. It's the.
Biotic.
It's
Yeah.
the. No, it's not that. It's the.
It's some kind
the
of tech
mechanical. Damn it! What's the
I
item
thought
on your
it's-
wrist?
Oh, the bow, the Omni bow.
Yeah, the Omnitool, so Omniwhip, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like an Omni Whip.
Oh,
Yeah,
by
but
the way,
that guy's a Vanguard, so it'd be biotic.
those Atlas.
But they were the same
No, it was
orangey
a
color
Cerberus
as your
guy, so
No, those are purple.
tech thingy.
they were yellow, so, or orange, whatever.
It was orange.
Well, why did
giant-
Oh, you were probably fighting something else than what he was fighting.
Yeah.
Those giant Atlas mechs, you can actually get into them if you damage it in a specific way. Like you have to
it
kill it.
requires a sniper, honestly.
It's really hard.
Yeah, you have to basically snipe it so that it kills the guy inside, but not destroy the mech.
Yeah.
It's really
Is it
stupid.
worth it?
Well,
you
yeah.
get
Sometimes.
Sometimes,
And-
if you
and
haven't
it's an
like
achievement.
completely destroyed.
Other
Ah,
times
crap.
it's distraction.
It's an achievement. Oh no, it's one of
I think
these.
it's an. I think it's a challenge.
Phantom.
Biotic
Oh,
Goddess.
the
There we go.
Phantoms. Okay, yeah, that's tech. But
Yeah.
So are the Dragoons, which have the Omni Whips.
yes,
I never actually saw Omni Whips before. I think I killed them all before they ever managed to get to my character.
yeah, I don't remember them from the campaign either.
Do you guys keep going to like some sort of load station or something?
What do you mean?
There's like a box that you guys keep going to.
Yeah,
that's-
it's
and
a little
it
docking
flashes
bay,
a
yeah.
little bit. Yeah.
How nice.
There are basically, ammo drops around that.
well, there was an Atlas there, and now there's not.
Is there different like kinds of bullets and stuff like there was in Mass Effect 1 and 2?
There's heat sinks and then there's grenades. That's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Heat
you
sink.
can't get warp ammo or anything like that?
No, those are specific powers held by
yeah,
specific
Those are like,
classes.
yeah.
Ah,
Instead of being actual ammo, you now have it as an ability. And heat sinks
Of course, that was
basically-
always the case, even with
well, that was the
second-
same
with the
as
second
Mass
game.
Effect 2.
yeah.
thing
Mass Effect
with-
1 actually had physical
Oh,
ammo.
why are you dead?
changes.
Because I ate a turret in the face.
Can you
The thing with
revive?
Mass Effect 1, it had those heating weapons. But the thing
If
with
you'd
that
just
is
been
that
down,
it was also
that,
bugged. Sometimes there was a bug where your weapons would overheat once
What
and
happens
then...
in the multiplayer if you die?
You get downed, and then if no one revives you, or if you get curb stomped or insta-killed, then you can't be revived until the beginning of the next wave.
Yes.
Yeah, and you definitely don't want that to happen on wave 10.
Because
Like Left 4 Dead. Left to the drop off zone.
I mean, not wave 10, wave 11, sorry. But no, you were saying something and I got distracted. What was it? Shit.
warp ammo.
No, it was after that.
That it was physical ammo instead of until 2 when it was a power.
Yeah, it was something right after that, and I was trying to bring it up and I forgot.
Heating weapons.
Oh yeah. The heating weapons. Yeah, there was the incendiary stuff which caused your stuff to heat up faster, and then there was the high explosive, which no matter what it was, it would just like
Instantly overload. Yeah.
Which is what you would want to put on a sniper rifle or a shotgun.
Yeah, there's also freezing ammo, I think. Cryogenic.
And unfortunately, a lot of the time, it would sort of like semi-break the game when you did that with the exploding ammo. Especially if you did it on like a sniper rifle or whatever. There's one time where my thing never cooled down. I had to basically just never use the weapon again.
Yeah, that happened to me once as well. I never really liked the high explosive ammo.
It'll break the game.
It was all about photon ammo. Photon ammo.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the dogs out after this particular.
Because it did energy damage, and energy damage was broken as heck in the first one. Well, so was technically Rift, but or any of the lift power or the lift power.
Yeah, I told you, Newbiespud, lift is overpowered as all hell.
In the first game.
I wasn't a goddamn adept, so.
In the second and third game, it's been toned down quite a bit, but in the first game, you could basically lift anyone, and they would be completely helpless for the rest of for a good solid minute. And you can do that against the last boss too.
The very last.
That's what I did because he kept jumping around and stuff when he went all cyber. And I just lifted him, and he just like basically floated there while I unloaded bullets after bullets into him until he died. He just wasn't able
I thought
to
you
do
were talking about the second game, and I was like,
no, the first game. In the second game, they toned down the psychic powers quite a bit because they were so broken in the first one.
Yeah. And they toned up the others' powers. For instance, Engineer was no longer basically.
The thing. My understanding of Mass Effect 1 was basically there was no point in being anyone other than a soldier because the powers all just kind of either were broken or sucked.
Actually,
the soldier had some really good powers, especially in the first game, but also in the second game they were a lot.
Oh yeah.
In the first
Sentinel
game, it was helpful being an engineer because you'd have the whole, you could unlock things, get extra credits, etc.
That's why I played a Sentinel in the first game, and then switched over to Soldier in the second game.
Nice.
Because the different ammo types were like essential powers, and the slowdown ability or whatever in the second game. But in the first game, it was all about psychics and engineers.
Yeah, they toned down lift in the second game, but then they added warp ammo, which basically evened things out. And I got to take the dogs out, so give me just.
Nice. You just gained a bunch of levels.
Yep, we did. Make sure the thing doesn't start without me.
What are the credits for in the multiplayer? Oh yeah, that's the Galaxy War, and it's basically this is what's affecting your campaign. They actually had to do this in the Mass Effect 3.
So there's no sort of chat thing.
There's
no.
chat.
Well, yes, sort of.
Everyone
You
died.
tell White Rider that like Oblivious is holding off or whatever for the moment.
could turn on voice chat real quick, but no, there's no text chat or anything like that.
That seems like a bad design flaw thing.
There are a bunch of quibbles with the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer.
Random question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
If I were to draw Applejack in a checkered shirt, what colour should it be?
Red.
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 Okay.
Hank.
Well, that was easy. Thank you.
You've got 20 challenge points already. How the heck did that happen?
Ooh, actually. Let me know if the sound of my pens are coming through on the mic, and I'll mute myself.
Well, I have no idea how long Oblivious is going to be gone.
Forever.
Oh, you just had to add the riffing comment. You and your riffing in the comic. Now that I have seen it.
Now that you've actually read it.
Yes. Today. I want more of the brother. When are we gonna get more brother?
No.
No.
Too much other stuff. Although, I can't believe you actually used the phrase social powder keg, because now I have to draw powder keg being social. For no other reason than you wrote that phrase.
But seriously, I want more brother. I'm all about the paladin.
We are still waiting.
Oh, okay, it looks like the other guy left.
Yeah.
Why are you no longer a potato?
You are now a Geth.
Well, now I'm going to have to think of what that looks like.
What a Geth looks like?
Pokemon. Then again,
I'm sorry.
very
What?
generic.
I'm confused. Did I miss a point in the conversation where it changed?
No.
No, I'm just being random.
Ah.
If I see an alien species or something like that, I like to think about what it reminds me of. This one reminds me of a Pokemon.
There we go.
Yes, I have returned.
Yay!
Alright.
I spared my conversation skills for now.
I believe that's the first time that's ever come up.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Alright. I'm ready if you are.
Yes, I am ready. Let's do this.
So will they get the Geth for this third thing so that they can... or fourth mission? So they get all of them?
Well, it's a random enemy and random map right now. So.
Right. So I'm hoping that you get Geth for the fourth enemy.
Well, it's up to the random number gods.
And if that's an indication, we'll probably get screwed.
Yeah, Reapers or Collectors again.
What if he's fighting Quarians now?
And that wouldn't make any sense.
Look at him go!
But seriously, yeah, it would have been awesome if they put like all the other factions in there somehow.
Yeah, but then I'm sure they had to find a way to pigeonhole an explanation.
It looks like it's Reapers.
Yeah, yippee,
Damn it.
skip.
Cannibals!
I don't want Reapers, I want Geth.
Ooh, they're so pretty. They glow in the dark.
Well, this game
I
doesn't
just
have to
realized
cave
Geth
into
have,
your demands.
Yes, it does.
Geth have no
Or
depth.
I am everything.
Geth have
Just
no
weird,
depth,
this is-
depth perception.
Your current dude seems to have really long legs, although that might just because I'm used to the potato.
Good shooting.
No,
The potato?
Yes.
The Volus.
I don't remember what the actual thing is.
Oh,
What's it
okay.
Called a Volus.
Volus.
Yes, the Volus.
What's that effect that's on your screen?
It's the Geth's Hunter mode.
Ooh.
What does it do?
A bunch of different stuff.
It makes you
Ah.
badass.
Does it make you hunt things?
Yes.
Deal a little bit more damage, see enemies through walls,
Ooh.
at the cost of about half your shield strength.
Oh. So,
I don't like
run
that.
fast, run far, stay on the other side of the wall.
Well, I'm
Walls
playing the
pierce.
Infiltrator, so... Cloaking.
Marauder shields.
Let's not... Oh, jeez.
We will always remember you.
No,
It's okay,
that's-
you're invisible. You stop being invisible. Never mind.
That Marauder did have shields. So it works.
I know. Just bringing up Marauder Shield is dangerously close to talking about the ending, and I'd rather not do that.
Nope, that's all we have to say.
Okay.
Good.
Because they fixed that slightly, so it's all good now.
Everything
At least for
is
me.
awesome.
I'm actually totally fine with how they fixed it.
And that is
I actually
fantastic.
expected that to be the original way that they were going to do it, and so
Yeah, I've not actually seen anything that they did with the ending, so
Oh.
I have no comment on it. That's one reason why I don't want to talk about it, because
right.
inevitably...
Well, I guess the easiest way to describe it is Fallout.
I don't even know what that means.
It,
Have
you
you
know,
played
Fallout,
Fallout?
the way Fallout New Vegas and
Well,
And-
I was
and
hoping
free.
that you would say
However-
more of the original Fallouts, but yeah.
oh yeah,
About
Let's not
Fallout
talk about how Las Vegas ends. I haven't done that.
In
yet.
the sense that, at the very end, they basically go through, how it sort of turns out at the end in sort of semi-cutscene
I
still
thought you
screens.
I thought you meant the Fallout 3 ending, that's the unpatched one, before they basically added a new alternate ending that didn't end.
No, I don't particularly care for Fallout 3 and every of the 3D Fallouts. I'm a Fallout 1, Fallout Tactics, and Fallout 2 guy. I don't really care about the others.
I
I'm just playing Fallout.
I like Fallout 3, but I don't really play it so much because I find it's a lot more unstable than New Vegas. And New Vegas is just kind of a better, of the two anyway.
Which is ironic, because when it came out, that was not the case.
Oh yeah,
Good shooting.
you kind of have to.
Regrouping. Time to reload.
There's a lot of patching involved, yes.
I think the only thing that makes me uncertain about how much I'm going to enjoy my run of Fallout New Vegas is the fact that it has a definite ending, whereas Fallout 3, as of the DCL, doesn't. And I always prefer open-ended stuff. But I'm enjoying the hell out of Fallout New Vegas so far. They go into
enjoyable
kind of
game.
sad at the idea about things having to end. All the sandbox.
But yeah, there is also the point that, when the game came out, it was buggy.
But, then again, what 3D open world isn't?
What, 3D open world Bethesda game isn't,
Well, that wasn't Bethesda, that was Obsidian, but
Sorry, Obsidian, yeah.
Bethesda was in on it, though, wasn't it?
I think they produced it, but I don't
Right,
know
producing, not designing. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I believe that's how it worked. Though
The only reason I could get into Fallout was because it was produced by Bethesda, because it's like, aha, they must have control similar to Skyrim. They do! I can play this game!
now, little bit of fun trivia. Bethesda also designed the Home Alone games on the NES way back in the day.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. No, seriously, look it up.
And what bearing does that have on...
It has, well, that's why I said it was trivia. It doesn't have any bearing on anything. It was just random.
It's just kind of, okay, random.
I just blew your mind.
It's like saying that Blizzard once made Lost Vikings and Blackthorn.
Except that game is good.
yeah,
Rock
Black
and Roll Racing.
Viking count.
I was
Just
a
the
big
idea
fan
of someone making a Home Alone game just makes me think of the EP game.
Oh, okay. No, Home Alone's not that bad, but
No, of course not.
It's not good,
I mean,
no.
I think that is by definition the worst game, isn't it?
well, many would consider that the worst game. Yes,
There are many contenders.
Oh, of course.
and honestly, winning that honor is a very dubious movie prize. So
I think Daikatana is still the winner of the worst game award.
It's definitely up there.
it's
Which
Yeah,
one?
it's like
Daikatana.
basically Romero's last.
His magnum opus, as it were.
Yeah. First, there was the marketing campaign where he claimed
Yeah,
that he would
a lot of
Switch.
Daikatana's infamy comes from, you know,
Yeah. Then there's basically
a lack of pitch making.
yeah. The entire game is an escort mission, and the NPCs are idiotic. The game would break regularly, and weapons were crap, etc.
And then there was the N64 port.
It was an N64.
There was an N64 port to it.
Was it better?
Hell no, it was worse.
Why make things better when you can make them worse? Wait.
We haven't gotten a pub coming.
Canister of experimental compounds.
Let's see.
I think I don't have enough shades
This is
of
not a
yellow.
character I wanted to do just 2 people on.
Retrieve.
But we're not retreating. We're just advancing towards future victory.
I said retrieve.
Oh, I thought you said retreat.
Advance
Well,
to the
they're the
rear.
same thing, probably.
Same thing in different directions.
I'd really rather not have to break out the missile launcher this soon.
No, we got this.
Okay, that shape does not work.
Remember to dismember, ladies and gents.
Back to the extraction zone.
Man, you and that incinerate and combat drone, it's taking you far. It's taking you places.
Yep.
Stick with me, kid. You'll go places.
Can those places not be up?
Well, I don't like defying gravity, so probably not.
Pro tip, don't look at something for a scope while it's charging at you.
Root points. What does that mean?
He's locating that object.
What do you mean?
Oh, after you kill the brute, it said brute points.
Get back to the evac.
Do you have to like kill so many brutes?
I don't think you quite read that right, but you get points for kills and whatnot. And brutes tend to offer you more.
Come on, regenerate.
No, you.
I think it's like it listed what you killed.
Yeah.
How did you lose the object?
It doesn't like me using my cloak.
Yeah. Yeah, that served no purpose for me. Except to maybe... break him up, maybe.
Oh, I had a Geth plasma shotgun this entire time. What am I doing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what are you doing? Don't you? I thought that was like standard equipment for them.
Yeah, well, it's
Murder
not.
spiders.
Outstanding work. Enemy is regrouping.
See, now if this was us on like our first attempt, we wouldn't have even made it this far.
True. With level 1 characters and whatnot.
Level 1 characters and me being completely inept with a keyboard.
Have I ever told you about that one time I was in a roleplay game, D&D with a medieval sort of flavour, and we'd sort of got on the wrong side of Satan, as you do.
I don't know that there's really a good way to get on his good side unless like you are really evil characters.
And we were on his bad side because we were
my
doing
favorite
holy work.
sound.
Yay! But some possessed young boy kind of reanimated long enough to say, long enough to kind of let us know that he was the son of Satan, and he'd be, telling his dad on us basically. And one of my teammates went, "Yeah, that's right. You tell him. You tell Satan the badasses are coming for him." To which my partner says,
Famous
"We're
last
level
word.
1."
I think your DM was a dick. I'm just putting that out there.
There are not many very decent GMs. It is a hard skill to master.
Doesn't mean you can't have fun doing it, even if you're, just trying it.
Well, yeah, it also depends
Well,
on
you
the
can if
players,
you-
because if the players
Oh, yeah.
are totally okay with, like, a subpar GM just for the fun of it,
I think
Then-
what makes a par or subpar GM is really way too subjective and depends on
Yeah.
the group.
For our group,
that is also true.
this GM had a habit of kind of putting us in whenever we were always the B team, or
Oh,
usually actually the Z team. We were only ever called in because everyone else was dead. It was kind of fun in a way, and it kind of worked for us.
Well, it worked for SPD, but I'm not so sure if that works so well in a lot of other campaigns.
I think
And
it worked well in that medieval one, and I did enjoy
Found a
it.
brute.
oh, for Pete's sake.
And meanwhile, the Geth is dealing with... Oh, there's a brute.
Brute.
He's got you.
Oh, and damn, where did that one come from?
From the
Wait,
left.
Second brute?
It might be. Might have been a second one.
It is.
Oh, no. Away from the wall,
Dealing
not
with artillery, like, prior to the brutes.
I have no idea what's going on.
I usually don't.
I'm playing some Mass
You also
Effect
want
with
a tower?
Oblivious.
Ah!
I have never played Mass Effect and subsequently know nothing.
We are a bunch of humans and aliens fighting off Reapers.
Evil.
Or robots in your case.
Yeah.
They're fighting giants.
I'm a robot.
That was good.
And Newbie's watching my not so narrow ass and keeping me from dying.
Hey,
What
they
do
don't
you
prefer
play
robot.
as?
They prefer biologically challenged.
Okay, that's
Okay,
it.
synthetic, whatever.
Yes,
I'm not putting up with this.
in this universe, they do refer to them as synthetic organisms.
Yeah.
They are pretty stealthy. Sir, they have flashlight heads.
I can see in the dark, and so can everyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe they can dim them. Or turn them into a, like, ultraviolet or something where we can't see it because it's not detectable by human senses.
Of course.
Not the violet. Haha.
Geth do not use windows. They are a structural weakness.
Yes, do not
Yeah.
use Windows. It keeps crashing.
Well, that was the reason why aliens in Independence Day attacked Earth.
Because they
For
use
trying to
Microsoft
wipe
Windows?
out. Yes. They were trying to wipe out the Scourge of the Universe. And we used Windows to defeat
the
them.
Mac OSs.
That was their one. They should have used a
Napper.
Mac.
Yeah, I know they used the Mac to talk to the thing, which
Power's been cut to our local data.
Oh, data routers, fantastic.
Find them and power them up.
Well, anyways, what they didn't show you at the end of Independence Day was all of the surviving aliens crawling out from the rubble, having lawyers put braces on them and suing the Earth for millions of dollars.
We demand shares of Microsoft stock.
why would you want that?
Because that way they can, like, if they try to, they could probably get controlling interest, and then they'd still complete their goal of destroying Microsoft, which was the whole reason for the invasion. Besides, the acquisition of material components.
Oh crap!
You're being shot at from
Oh, damn
everywhere.
There's way too much crap going on.
Yes, there is.
How do you revive a Geth? I mean, he's a robot.
So you shock him with a shocking device.
A
Johnny
defibrillator?
5 is
That makes
alive.
it worse. That makes it worse.
Carry on
No.
without me, newbie.
This is a 1, 2, 3, 4 objective. I can't do this alone.
Yes, you can.
For Pete's sake.
Especially since everyone's dead.
This isn't
Only
good.
half dead, sir. I think I'll make it.
He wasn't able to shoot you down before your, no, now he did.
Please don't jinx me.
Well, it did kind of look like you went down,
It looked like you exploded.
I did explode.
but can you
It's a
explode
robot.
twice? That's the real question.
God damn it. You are not making this easier.
Sorry.
That would be bad if one of those banshees showed
Nope.
up now.
No, I'm not doing this.
Oh, he's down again.
We need those targets back online.
Don't poke the Newbiespud whenever he's all by himself.
Kaboom!
If we just had 2 more people.
Oh, you were the last person alive.
No one joined our game. There was only the 2 of us.
Yeah, and that freaking cannibal ate my face off, so I couldn't help him. I wanted to.
At least I leveled up.
Well, at least you got some experience.
Yeah, you do get partial stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't a complete wash. It just. Oh, I got an achievement. Attain the highest level of readiness in every.
How do you unlock the other guys?
You have to buy booster packs in the store and hope you land one of them.
Oh great, Magic the Gathering. has
Yeah, it's a
infected
booster
something
pack
else.
economy, which sucks as much as you think it does.
Yes, it does.
Ooh, can get a Batarian.
Yeah.
It only sucks that the Batarians are bad people. They're bad.
Yeah, clearly you haven't played the third one.
He has 4 eyes and wrinkles. I don't trust him.
Is there good Batarians in the third one?
Yes.
Oh. Well, then I withdraw my comment about that. Because
Why?
until the third one, there's only bad Batarians.
Labo. Why not
Well, I
Captain
mean-
Sprinkles?
Because
It's
when you've got
Lobo.
this, you have to name every single character when you generate it. So you can't really afford to think about.
What he needs is great big hair and motorcycle that flies.
I just want to point out to the folks at home that I can't see what Newbiespud names his characters. So if he's got a silly name, I have no idea. I just see Newbiespud. That's all I ever see.
No, it's Labo.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant that he actually named him Captain Sprinkles. I was
No,
like,
that's why I said why not Captain Sprinkles? That would be the best name for this 4-eyed thing without a nose,
sounds
or with like
horribly
8 noses.
Yeah, you
I
have
can't
to-
tell.
You should call yourself.
Lead armor, submission net.
Yeah, this is the
Call
Batarian
yourself
Sentinel.
Oblivious.
Hey, here we go. We got an Asari Vanguard and a Warlord Sentinel.
Crap, I better build up my powers then. Oh, don't you do this to me. Okay, fine, I'm just gonna pick a character that I actually know how to play.
Let's see.
Geth Juggernaut, go.
Oh, because I was about to unready, but
So what were you playing before?
You mean the last one?
Yes.
That was a Geth Infiltrator.
Ah.
Oh, he's a Geth beefcake.
So yes, the Juggernaut.
We just lost an important target. Hostile
yes,
forces
Newbie is
Oh,
the
and it's
Juggernaut.
this map again. Oh, good.
Beefcake mode, Act 3.
But why is it that every time we pick the Juggernaut, this is the map we get?
Betcha we get Geth too. And I guess there goes
Wait.
a Warlord.
Yep. We got a
We got a
Asari
Krogan.
Vanguard and a Battle Master Sentinel.
I think that's Geth. No, it's Collectors, darn it.
I was like, if it's the same setup every time we do this, that'd be really, really weird.
Collectors. Dang it, when are you gonna be Geth?
Well, I'm playing as a Geth, so, you know.
Well, I guess.
Yeah.
No, he is a Geth.
Oh.
So, I'm assuming the Geth that you would be fighting here would be the ones that that believe that the Reapers are gods,
Yep.
Yes.
and that you're playing as one of the other Reaper, as
Yep,
a
I'm
non-Reaper sect.
one of the good Geth, as opposed to the bad Geth.
We are Geth. But what is the name of the one specifically in front of me? We are Geth.
So on that loyalty mission, what did you choose?
Depends on the character.
What do you mean depends on the character?
He
Alright,
has about 7 different runs. You have to be more specific.
Oh, so you changed.
Well,
it
I've
to
got three main playthroughs, and I want to do 3 more just to cover the other classes and maybe do some different things.
all clear. Good work.
Okay, so what is your most popular decision?
Integration.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I chose to burn them all, honestly. Which is odd because I play Paragon.
Right. So not knowing how number 3 would deal with that question, I thought integration was the correct choice. Apparently,
I
it
think it's
doesn't
interesting
really
that they
matter.
made that choice.
Correct.
Because I was
In
thinking
heavy
about
quotation marks.
because I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, if you do the integration thing, then that means that there will be more Geth around to help you fight against the Reapers. Apparently, that is not how it works in the third game's
It does and
asset
it doesn't.
capability.
It does and it doesn't. But
Well, yeah, because it gives you minus points to the Quarians or whatever, and I'm like, well, what does that matter? It's not like they're fighting each other after I patched up the relationships between the two.
and we're just gonna leave that where it lies. Much like me, where I'm bleeding out right now.
I can't really get to you because I can't sprint nor take cover.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't blaming you because you can't sprint. So unless I fall right next to you, yeah. It seems our compatriots here are very solo-minded.
Not hard to go that way. And I mean, one of them is a Krogan warlord, so he's probably got a melee focus build.
It looks like it. Given that he just keeps smacking stuff.
Yeah, blood rage build.
That's kind of what Krogan do.
I should play Krogan Soul.
Newbie is best Krogan.
Were those space bees? Are those
Yes.
space bees
The-
following you?
They are
Yes.
space bees.
They're bees that get all over you and then tear you apart and turn you into gray goo.
Oh.
Is that how they work? I'm not pretty sure that's not how they work.
And no,
Well-
seriously, that's what it does.
No, that's not. No.
No, the collector swarms.
The collector swarms just
swarm around you and then basically knock you out.
yeah,
so that-
paralyze you.
So that
No,
they
no,
can
I-
take you.
Actually, they carry your weight.
Yeah.
Well, I was talking about the entire
Well, they could do
cycle.
that too.
Those things knock you out and
Yeah, but the
incapacitate.
Then
swarms
you
aren't
are
part of that.
collected, but you're not collected by the swarm.
Yeah.
And then you are liquefied. Yes, but
Enemy force approaching.
that happens later.
That sounds like something out of Sierra game.
You,
Are you talking
you are
about-
liquefied by the pack of bees.
No,
Congratulations,
see,
reload
what
state.
you didn't do is offer the fish to the bear so that the bear would go away and then you could get the honeycomb.
Yeah.
That way the bees don't sting you because they're in your debt and so they allow you to take the honeycomb. Because if you try to take it without that, they sting you to death.
And
If you try to
There's
take it
also-
without that, how did you get it with the bear there?
And you basically just outlined the
Because you
reason
get
why
the-
I haven't
you
played
get the
any
bear out of
King's
the way.
Quest or
And
Space.
in their gratitude of getting the bear from stop eating them,
I know, but I mean, how do you get the honey if you don't get rid of the bear?
you don't.
Wouldn't you just get killed by the bear?
This is infinitely more interesting than the game that we're actually playing.
Oh, come on.
Only you just make friends with the bear.
Well, you
It's
do.
not a
so they
sentient
can
bear.
fish.
It's not a sentient bear. The
But-
bees
Although,
are sentient,
unfortunately-
and the ants are sentient, but the bear's not.
Unfortunately, the
What the
bear
hell
doesn't
are you
help
talking about?
Talking about King's Quest 4.
I know you're talking about King's Quest. I'm saying that the whole
Was
sentience thing.
5 or was it 6?
It was
It was
that
5.
one was. No, that one was
Wait,
King's
wait.
Quest 4.
I thought the bear and the bee thing was King's Quest 5. I mean, I haven't even played the games, and I know that.
Let me check.
Oh gosh.
Fairly certain it's 5.
I've seen a couple of commentaries over some of the King Quest games.
On the subject of bees and killer and Sierra games, there's this old game. It's called Manhunter. I think New York.
Oh,
Basically,
yes.
Basically, you will play as a man, and basically, the world has been dominated by these eyeball aliens called orbs, and like everything's gone to crap. You're a manhunter, basically a guy who acts as a investigator for the orbs
That
to
that
find
is
like
interesting.
resistance members, etc.
It was 5. You guys were right. I apologize.
Well, I'm glad we got that important issue cleared up.
Yeah. Now back to the whole thing about the sentient bees.
Yeah, the small animals are sentient, but it's like if you get bigger than a cat, you suddenly lose sentience until you reach human
Except for the
size.
rock.
Which makes no sense, but whatever.
Except for the
bears
rock.
are bigger than humans.
He wasn't a rock.
Sorry, eagle. Rock
Hey,
was the
rocks
bad
can be
one.
sentient, okay? We persuaded a rock to try to move, and it
What
didn't
is-
work. But it
What is
understood.
even happening?
I'm sorry, eagle. But the eagle is larger than
Okay.
you are.
Okay.
So
barring the eagle and the wolves, which were also sentient.
yeah, but they weren't really on your side.
No, they weren't on your side, but
They were reluctantly because the queen of the ice, people or whatever,
Oh right.
ice queen, allowed you to exist.
because you played such beautiful music that you stole from made using the harp you stole from the tree woman.
Is it?
Well, you didn't steal it. She dropped it and then just left.
Newbie
But-
Isn't right after that a puzzle where if you use the wrong half of a pie or whatever, you basically are
Oh no,
screwed
yeah.
yourself?
If you eat the pie, you cannot use the pie against the Yeti, which is the only way of eating him.
Sierra
But
game.
to be fair,
also known as
fair,
moon logic.
because you don't actually kill him with the pie, you just blind him so that he falls off a cliff that he's like right on.
Which
It's
kills him.
just the
That's fine.
cookiest thing.
That is totally fine in my.
I know. I'm gonna have to call something on that. I don't know if it's
Well,
BS
what
or
else
what.
would you use? The stick? You had to use that for the
Poke his
dog.
eye out.
Can we go back to the part where if you, because you have to use the pie, feed yourself somehow, right? Like at some point before that.
That's
And if
where
you-
the market
Like it.
comes into play. Because you can eat it twice.
Yeah.
Well, you can eat it twice, but you feed half of it to the eagle. So.
Right. No, the point is that you don't have the ability to eat the pie twice, like you do with the
Mutton.
With the mutton. So, it's fairly obvious that you're supposed to do something with the other half versus the pie, which doesn't have.
Very obvious. This game with the sentient
Yeah,
bees.
I'm gonna humbly disagree.
Oh, and the rat.
I don't
Rat
have
helps
I don't
as well.
have in any way, shape, or form a high opinion of the King's Quest games. A bit more respect for Space Quest, but not so much King's Quest.
Yeah,
that's fine.
the Space Quest games where it has one of my favorite fuck you player moments. Because I haven't played this one specifically, and I don't know much about the game. I think it's Space Quest 2, maybe 3, but it's got the alien that chases you down this tunnel or something, and Sai's dead, just dead.
Why are you meleeing the Praetorian? Why are you
he's
doing
broken.
this?
How did you survive that?
I kind of saved him.
Oh,
Teamwork.
Yeah.
I mean, why is he doing it? That's-
Teamwork. Never again.
Isn't
but
he
yeah,
you like
Not even
that?
once.
there's a part in Space Quest where you're running from an alien, and if it catches up to you, it kisses you, and then nothing else happens. But then later on, you basically get like a chest burst.
Yeah, during the credit sequence.
And
Congratulations, you're alien pregnant.
Yeah, so even though you win the game, you immediately lose.
Oh, like a Nidhogg.
Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Those old Sierra games had a lot of those unwinnable scenarios. You forget something or something, and then, oh hey, you were supposed to take that.
Yeah, several hours later.
You
Yeah.
forgot to take that fish hook so you could get the piece of cheese to power up the wand? Well, that's too bad.
Oh man, that forgot all about
to
that.
Turb the sloth with a frighteningly large purple dildo. Oh, damn it!
I don't want to play that game.
That's in the new game.
But the utmost
The
evilest
modern
games
one with
that
all
are-
the memes.
Man, too, in the thumbnail.
the utmost evilest adventure games.
Wow, you guys are dropping
Bureaucracy.
left and right. Oh, Possessed Scion, that explains it.
Yes.
The utmost evilest adventure games.
Not the last one
Bureaucracy
standing again.
and the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy games.
There was
I
games.
think my favorite thing, my favorite screw you from Sierra was
You have favorites? What are you people?
What was it?
What is wrong with you people?
He has ascended to a new level of
that
I'm not sure what, and I'm not
what
sure I
was
want
your-
to know.
What was your
It-
favorite?
it's something that it looks really distinctly obvious from, like, you know, in typical Sierra fashion. It stands out and it looks like you should pick it up. But if you do, some point further down the line, because you can't get rid of it, it will explode. And it's like it explodes randomly. So
What? Are you serious?
yeah, it does
Wow.
nothing and it
Little
just
weird
explodes.
grenade thing.
That is awful. Why would you do that?
It's an unstable power source. So it seems like one of those things that you would, you know, pick up because
Plug
it
into
sounds
something.
useful.
Oh, is that the unstable?
Oh, no,
orb
it's stuck to my
from
hand.
Yeah.
the blown up tank. Yeah, you
Mhm.
get points for picking it up, and then you get points back if you put it back in the tank. And you have to do that in order to get a complete score.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, wandering into the sewers will cause it to detonate.
Hmm.
The manhole cover just kind of gets tossed into the air.
I like Sierra games for their humor, not so much for the rest
For the
of
fuck you moments.
it.
For their
Yeah.
gameplay.
Game Grumps is currently doing a Let's Play of King's Quest
Six.
Oh,
If anyone
Oh,
knows
that's
what
good.
Retipray is, they did a couple wrong prays on I think 5 and 6, and partway through 7,
Which
but
one
that
was
just became
6
so horrible.
again? Was that?
Yeah,
6 was
Grandson?
Prince Alexander.
Yeah.
the one that had a whole bunch of references to, like, Alice in Wonderland and
Yeah.
lots
That
and
was
lots of BS.
That was a fun game. Hard.
Fun, hard, and weird.
And
Well,
the voice acting
because-
ranged from absolutely amazing with Tony J being, you know, the guard dog and the arch steward, and then some of the character voices were just... It's like they had people that they just picked up from the studio that they needed to fill in a spot for.
Hey, my cousin can do them funny voices.
Fell down a ramp.
We bought too many games. Now we gotta play them all.
So all aboard the steam train. Choo choo.
I like when Ego Raptor takes over.
Say it.
Choo-choo.
Damn it! Man, we are getting
is
screwed over here.
Put your hands up, this is a stick-up.
Praetorians to the left of me. Praetorians to the right of me.
Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Well, actually, I think my favorite one was the Valentine's Day thing that they did with Barry.
oh crap.
We
Where
don't
it's like-
have any games.
And now
Right
he's just
now.
it's all about the fucking we're singing.
Did he just kiss you?
That's one of those moments that got a little too real for me. I was like, oh yeah. God.
Please tell me I'm not the only one left alive. Please tell me.
No, you're not.
Did
No,
you
no.
try to kill Praetorian?
What did you do to that Praetorian?
That was my heavy melee. I
What did
basically
you do
just
to that Terminator?
Clear!
Fuck. We're
Why is the ground shaking?
Come on, you can do it.
I
You
keep
can
looking around-
activate that device.
I keep turning around to help the dude next to me. Freaking.
That's why you don't help people.
I'm mashing the space bar as hard as I fuck. Yeah.
As hard as you fuck, you say.
something like that.
That was funnier than it should have been. I'm sure you
Good then
could
to
have.
say that.
I know you heard me just going da 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 da. And
You intend to say
oh,
I-
are you
oh,
kidding me? This I made a joke about it last time, but that whole thing oh no.
Why are you moving so slowly, Spud?
Because I'm a juggernaut.
He's the Juggernaut, and the problem is the Juggernaut literally cannot get up the thing. So if Wake Cop doesn't get off his or her ass, then we're screwed.
Can you go around somewhere?
No, he can't, because I made the joke
I
last
can't
night.
take cover, I can't climb over obstacles, no such thing.
Yeah, which usually isn't a problem. Usually.
I
Okay,
can climb
let's
ladders though.
Oh, okay.
Thank
So
God for
How
that.
is he supposed to win? Look at him, he's not even holding the ladder, he's like looking to
He
it's
is
his-
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider Geth.
I don't think my partner realizes this.
I believe our partners give no fucks about this.
I heard two, and then I heard no. So which is it?
Well,
We
it
got
was two. It went down very quickly.
I like how you, how you're basically not giving a fuck about any of the enemies.
it's stuck on the wall.
But that's abomination. Ooh, these are nasty, aren't they?
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Oh, come on.
Support me just a little bit, maybe.
For the briefest of moments, I was like, can you make your characters kneel down and pray to the weapons?
Oh no.
Then it just died.
God damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
this one's a wash. Oh my
Wow.
goodness. These guys.
Did he just kick you in
Did
the
he just
butt?
stamp on you?
Yeah, you can get curb stomped if you're downed.
I got curb
Right.
stomped like so many times because nobody, well, specifically our other two teammates, couldn't come get me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We did not have a great team.
At least he recorded that moment of, well, I'm fucked. so there was that.
I'm pressing as hard as I fuck. It's like Lord Tourette's.
Well, because I didn't see Yeah, because I was looking away from the screen, I was tapping, I was like, maybe somebody will come along, and then as soon as I looked up, I was like, fuck. And I'm down.
Havoc soldier.
Yeah.
Oh, eyes are watering from that, actually. Or maybe the team was just that bad, I don't know.
Oh hey, it's Dark Monkey. I mean, Dark Monkey is totally not here.
I was like, where? I don't see him on the team. You know, and the sad thing is that Wake Cop person has like a really, really high score.
Yeah.
Which says to me that they just played it a lot.
Yeah.
I can tell that this was not something that was gotten through skill. That's just a pure grind.
This whole multiplayer mode is kind of a grind, unfortunately.
Well, it is, but you know, I have fun with it. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, well, you're kind of the reason I'm kind of getting back into this now all of a sudden.
Your fault. What?
I'm the bad influence that Newbiespud has.
Alright,
Are
now
you
I'm gonna-
saying you're like Dr. Tibbs? Are you trying to sell Spud drugs? That's my job.
No,
I don't know if
sell-
Oblivious is.
You know, at this point, I'd consider selling drugs because I need money bad. But that's
Nah, I
I'm
hear
sorry,
it's an expensive.
I shouldn't have laughed. I'm sorry.
Sell your blood at a bank.
no.
At a blood bank, preferably. I don't think regular banks take.
Or offer
It's Geth.
or offer donations to said bank. Wink,
Well,
wink.
if you
nudge.
donate blood, you won't get paid for it.
Yeah. I don't think they do that anymore. Do they?
You get biscuits and orange juice.
They pay for plasma.
I don't live in the UK.
Oh, okay. Well, over here we get biscuits and orange juice.
I mean,
Pay for
I-
plasma, not blood.
Oh, okay. So, well, yeah, but yeah, that means I'll have to wait an hour before I drive home.
It's also plasma's a aggravating process.
Yeah, I've heard that it takes a long time and it hurts. That's what I've heard.
Well, yeah.
Oh, you're fighting Geth now.
Also seems to
I look
remember
away
like
for a
plasma
second,
expires
all of a
quicker.
sudden Geth.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
So that was a thing you just did?
Yep.
Brothers.
Oh, nice.
Are you a Geth Vanguard or something?
I'm a Turian Havoc soldier.
Oh, yeah, those things. Yeah.
There is certainly
Yeah.
havoc being soldiered here.
He's being gas.
There's certainly havoc being
Oh,
had.
that is a Turian. For a moment there, I thought you were playing another Geth character.
Nah, this particular
They're
Turian
like-
just has a full.
That's the
full
best
helmet
kind
going.
of Geth infiltrator. They're so good they look like Turians.
High-ranking officer in the Mercenary carrier.
Are you actually playing against Geths this time?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get to the drop off zone.
I was shooting at the wrong person. I'm an idiot.
Dirty
Robots.
I was shooting at poor Newbiespud. Oh, that was awesome.
Cryo explosion, nice.
Yes, ow. And I took another rocket to the face.
I've got Cryoblast, you've got Incinerate. Between the two of us, we should be able to set up some sweet combos.
Yeah, if I can remember to stand next to you.
Well, I'll
If you
be
just
just
Pump you need, there's jetpack head button.
yeah, with this Havoc Strike thing, I'm just gonna be running all over the place.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean by up B. Okay.
Yeah.
One.
Cryoblast, Pyroblast. I'm feeling tornadoes coming on. Perhaps even Sharknadoes.
Okay, no.
Sorry.
Okay. Now you're just
Back to your room.
now you're just getting silly.
That's silly.
Sharknado.
Yeah,
is
being
silly.
silly is my job then.
Good job.
I do
Oh,
not
it
have a
sounds
monopoly
like
on this.
something
I take
Druid
at least 3% of it.
Oh, that's my
Yeah,
melee.
you can have
Okay.
3%.
Mommy, look, I got a melee kill. Dead. Oh, they're behind us.
I really
Somebody
enjoyed
type.
that Rift Tracks, guys.
Which Rift Tracks?
It was. I went to see Rift Track Sharknado. live.
Oh man, I wish
Oh,
I could have
the-
gone.
So good.
well, I don't know. I honestly, I feel very torn about that because I don't know that that's a movie that you can really like. I know.
Silence, isn't it?
I honestly, I think the movie does a good enough job of like, just. Well, I don't know. I don't know if good is the word, but
It doesn't take itself seriously, but yeah, you can still riff it.
Yeah, you can still make fun of it.
I
Trust
know
me.
you can still make fun of it. I'm just saying. I'm sure there's probably better choices.
Is Sharknado done by Asylum? Because it sounds like the title of
It
the
is.
Asylum film. Yeah.
It is okay. I wasn't sure if it was or not.
It's probably the only Asylum film that they were like, oh, yeah, we can't take this seriously in any shape or form.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
Asylum not taking themselves
Transmorphs.
seriously.
Hmm
Although, and this
Sure.
is, sorry. This is coming from the company who made a Sherlock Holmes movie with a dinosaur in it.
No, it was a dragon, but whatever.
Dragon Sword.
I thought it was an animatronic dinosaur.
It was a dragon, but it's still ridiculous either way.
When did we start talking about Power Rangers? I must have tuned out for a moment.
No, we're not talking about when the next issue of the Power Rangers is coming out because that's going to be gone for a while.
Oh, are we talking about Linkara now?
Yeah, let's talk about Linkara.
Man, I still haven't watched a lot of his videos. I'm so
I'm
far
pretty
behind.
much not into.
So far behind.
That's sad to hear.
Well, I don't know much about comics at all, so I watch his videos so that I know anything about comics.
Basically, yeah, I get my knowledge of music from Todd in the Shadows, and I get my knowledge of comic books from Linkara.
I get my knowledge of comics from the internet, and also comics.
Yeah.
One day I'll be able to read comics.
I wouldn't recommend
That
it
will
right
be a
now,
special
honestly.
day.
Yeah,
Fucking,
I have mixed feelings about DC and
my three
Marvel.
keys messing up.
Just read the MLP comics.
Hey, Dally,
Yeah.
how far
Like Newbie's comic right now on ComicsFury.com.
Or the actual official IDW stuff, which I really like it.
It is enjoyable.
Dally, how far did you come with the write-ups?
Nature is so
the sessions
fascinating.
Of Friendship of the Dragons. I mean, Fall of the Dragons. How far did those session write-ups go?
Session 6. Oh, and again at like 13 or something.
Session 11. It's
11.
up to Session
It's the one that
6
got
and
lost.
Session 11. Because I
Yeah,
had
there-
I did-
to those because I can't find it anymore.
I do have some temporary stuff on the consolidation dock. Basically, my previously on in Dragon's Maw quotes.
Right. Which reminds me, I still haven't listened to all of them yet, but I have it all bookmarked, so all I have to do
I thought it
is
was much
set
further
aside. I need to set aside about a half an hour or whatever just to listen to all of the 10 or so. Actually, no, it's like more like 12 now, right? It's like at 18th session or something at this point.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
need to.
17 and a half or something.
Right.
Yeah, up to the point
So
where I can't.
I need to rewatch the beginning of 7 so I remember what the hell happened. And then I will continue from there.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Except it's not it's not 1 or 2 hours, it's an actual day because the videos take like, what, 2 hours each.
Yeah. Oh, we got one. Krogan Warlord.
Yes,
Alright.
I very much like that.
You ready to do this?
Yes, I am. Let me just go ahead real quick and go do not disturb mode because I'm tired of the Skype sounds.
And of all us adapt, yes, this is gonna be the best group.
Best group ever.
And you're all aliens and I'm human. I'm the shepherd. Yes.
Oho Toho Yoko Ono.
What?
Sorry, I like that username. Oho Toho.
We need you to take back this location. Enemy forces are
If you say so.
secure the area.
I say so. How dare you question what I say? I am the great Din. Not the casual Din. Not the mediocre Din. Not the unsure of what he says Din, even though he's ad-libbing this entire speech.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Nothing.
Ignore me.
It's a very nice baby.
I'm going to observe you. Ignore me!
Right, spam incinerate. That's basically how this works.
That's what I do.
Yeah, that worked really well for you, too.
Well, I mean, I was more tactical with spamming than you'd think, but...
Well, as it, should be, but...
Tactical spam, a very dangerous proposition.
And a very dangerous prod if you use too much of it.
Mm-hmm.
I love how methodical he is. You just kind of shoot, 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 reload, shoot, 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 shoot.
I'm addicted to premature reloads.
Well, better that than running out.
Said?
God damn it!
Yeah.
I made that joke already in Dead Space.
Oh, okay.
I hope
don't
you
remember
know.
that.
I made
This
both
means
the premature reload and Newbiespud being able to keep it up. So I've already gotten my mileage out of that.
Yeah, great, classy stuff there.
Only the best comedy.
I don't know why I'm sighing. I'm just as bad as you guys are.
Yeah,
You don't usually stoop to that's what she said, so...
What's that?
But you don't usually stoop to that's what she said, so there's a difference.
Not around you guys.
Okay, fair enough.
well, that is what she's saying right now, so she never has to say it.
You disappoint me.
Like, yes. I have to
What?
keep some of
There's
my
nothing
characters.
sexual about it. It's just, I'm just saying that
It's a statement of fact.
I know.
She is saying things.
I know. I get how the joke works.
I'm not making a joke. I'm being completely serious for once.
He's being super serial, guys. Get with it.
No, I'm not doing that.
Cereal is super.
Cereal is indeed super.
I could go for some cereal right now, actually.
Oh man.
I want cornflakes.
I'm really hungry. I'm really tired. So I don't want to go to bed.
It's only 6 a.m. for you.
5:30. I was trying to normalize my sleeping pattern. My body sabotaged itself. I went to bed at like 1 or 2, and I woke up at 5.
See, right now what I'm picturing is like the spleen talking to the brain or something, talking shit, and then all of a sudden there's like a rebellion in your body.
It's like, brain is like, okay, I can't take this shit no more.
Brothers, we must stand up against the vile REM. Unite! Unite, brothers!
I don't like the nightmares that are playing right now. What is this? Reruns? It's not even scary.
Oh, is that what I look like when I'm playing the Vol's Adept? That's awesome. Is that what I look like? Because
Yes,
that's
that is
awesome.
what you look
God, it's so cute! I want one.
like. Best potato ever.
If only the Volus, like a lot of the other species, alien races,
Sentient
weren't
beast.
weren't so, I don't know,
Humanoid?
not, no,
Monotonous.
I was gonna say not, they don't really
Bipedal.
work together very well. They're all like clan-based and stuff.
No, the potato's down.
No.
Must save the potato.
The Oho Toho potato.
Oho toho potato. It reminds
Are
me
you
of
playing human?
Yes, I'm a human.
Whenever I play D&D, I play humans because for a lot of
nobody
the
else
time, humans are the better race in a lot of the.
Usually
games.
when I play ponytails, I play Earth Pony.
Earth Pony rule!
capability.
Yeah, seriously.
Well,
Well,
I've always wanted to fly as a kid, so I always go with Pegasus.
Yeah. It's like, I would usually always go with Earth Pony, because that's, you know, I think Earth Ponies are the best. But I have always wanted to be able to fly, so.
Yeah.
Interestingly,
wanted to-
Flotsam is playing against type for me.
I need a dream about flying, and it's almost always in a different fashion.
Yeah, I have kind of a standard. There are two standard ways that I fly in dreams, and it always seems to be those two ways.
The Superman flight.
I think there's one that's kind of skimming, where you kind of sort of become weightless and kind of skim off the ground. Anyone seen Fatima Inverted?
Seen what?
Oh, never mind then.
Wait, what?
I would have used that as if anyone had seen or heard of it, I would have used that as an example.
No, I didn't catch exactly what you said.
Oh, sorry, Fatima Inverted.
Oh, okay. No, I have no idea what that is.
It is a very good anime movie. I do actually recommend it.
Okay.
Yes. Anyway, I'll stop rambling now.
No, it's okay. Go ahead,
Hey,
ramble.
by all means, fill the air, because I'm not
I'm
gonna have
so
anything
boring.
interesting. I don't have anything interesting to say.
Newbie's gonna lose his voice at some point.
No, he has to DM.
Stay alert.
Yeah.
I said eventually.
No,
Here they come.
not allowed. No.
Oh, it's my favorite sound.
You know what time it is.
Dark
Sovereign
Monkey.
time?
My dreams are quite bizarre too, and usually incredibly vivid.
Banshee.
It's like usually whenever I have a dream that involves flying, it always like the flying is secondary to whatever else is going on. Like
You're pretty sure you're not wearing pants.
weirdly enough, recent dream that happened. I had the ability to fly. I was not wearing pants, but none of those were the main issue. The main issue was I was backstage helping with a show, and I just wasn't sure where the props were.
Oh my god, I have those dreams.
Yeah, I recently, like this morning, I think I had a dream where basically I figured out that one of my college classes that basically I wouldn't actually that I wouldn't be able to enlist it a second time because I failed it recently, so I have to do it. I wouldn't be able to enlist it a second time, and I'd basically lose my ability to go to that college.
No está bueno.
No es bueno. Monkeys no es bueno.
I'll tell you one of the best dreams I ever had. I was Batgirl.
Grab the bullets
I remember
down.
nothing else about the dream, but it was awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah, I usually don't get awesome dreams like that. Mine usually turn out badly. That's why I don't talk about them.
Yeah, no, I don't get many that are that awesome, but it's like, Batgirl. Damn, why couldn't I stay to sleep for longer?
I do remember the first dream I had where I was flying. It was the Superman type flying, where it was just you could go around anywhere. It was in this world filled with water, like eternally at sunset. So all these buildings were like half.
So
filled with
Michael Bay
water.
movie then.
Yeah, sort of. But the main purpose of my dream was I was a delivery boy. I was delivering soup to one of my best friends.
Aww.
That was the whole setup of the dream and the entire process. Just flying around this weird world, delivering soup to a friend in a baseball stadium.
I don't think I ever get to do the Superman flying thing when I'm dreaming. It's always...
It's always with wings.
I don't get wings either.
get
never
wings.
had wings.
Well, sometimes.
I just kind of float rather than fly,
yeah,
I guess.
I don't really have dreams I remember that much. Sorry,
to
I
be
just killed the
fair,
conversation
before
there.
I got
Sorry.
like
No, I was just.
Now,
to be fair, when I was growing up, it was like I was flying like Peter Pan because at the time I didn't really do the whole Superman thing. So, like, he wasn't a big part of my childhood for quite some time.
Die already.
Dark
needs to
Monkey,
die?
that dream sounds both surreal and amazing.
Uh huh.
And I hope the fish made it.
Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
Oh, I love the fact that you ran across the length of England. You didn't walk
Hell
with the
yeah.
fish. You ran.
Good. I'm glad the fish made it.
Okay.
Across the English Channel. I don't know.
Oh, of course not. Yeah.
I think the other like.
No, I
the
mean, I
second-
literally don't know anything about the geography there.
England, not as big as North America.
Oh yeah.
By
It's still a long way to run.
I think the weirdest way I've ever flown in a dream was I had to do basically the worm in midair. I was like, I had to fly like a Chinese dragon, except I was not a Chinese dragon. So it was super bizarre.
Acid on the ground, not fun. No es bueno.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up the Spanish word for acid because that will come in handy.
Actually, it's a good question. What would be the word for it?
Ácido.
Oh,
Oh my god, it's acid with O on the end.
And there's an accent AU on the front.
Of course there is.
Natch.
Well, clearly someone moved it, Dark Monkey.
Like, I thought I was in the Lake District. Where are all the lakes?
Nah, you're in the cold and rainy district.
That doesn't narrow it down. That's basically all of the UK.
Yeah, that's the one joke I know about England. I was like, it fucking rains all the time and it's miserable.
Oh, you think England's bad? You haven't been north.
Well, I know about Seattle, so I figure it's about the same.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't know if the UK is comparable with Seattle. All I know is that Scotland has more rain than England.
Here's what I'm aware of.
Germany.
Here's what I'm aware of. There are 3 days of sunshine in the UK. That is it. That's
Well, yeah, on the whole, I'd agree with you for comedic value, but we do actually.
hyperbolic, Dally. Hyperbolic.
Yes.
Seattle has nice summers, at least.
Yeah. Mostly, I sometimes get disappointed when we have sunny days here. It's like, how can I tell everyone that it's really, really damp here all the time, and that's our one defining characteristic, when it isn't?
Time to go save the Toho.
I got it.
Yay!
The toe potato.
Those don't sound like seasons, Dark Monkey. If it's the same all the time,
That's
it doesn't
not
sound
cinnamon.
like a season.
I think one of my favourite Scottish comedians, Susan Calman, said, in Scotland, summer is more of an aspirational title for the season between winter and winter.
I think my favorite Scottish comedian said it was his closing line for his set. He said, "And I want to leave you guys with a piece of wisdom that comes from the village that I hail from, and that is if you expect a kick in the balls and get a slap in the face, then that's a victory."
Who was the comedian?
I don't remember his name. What was?
Hold on, I'll look up the quote, and I bet I'll find it.
Google, your friend.
You probably will. I would look it up right now.
Very nearly want to say Kevin Bridges. Oh God, Frankie Boyle. Yeah, no, it's probably him.
There's the. Huh.
It was that, and he said something about the average person, the average human has sex 5,200 something times in their lives, and it's like that's quite a lot of times to do that. It means I've got a lot of catching up to do.
Average
Well, it
seems
sounds
like
like
a suspect term.
That seems like a lot, but I don't know. I imagine when you're doing that, you're not busy calculating how many times you've done it. You're more focused on the task at hand, I'd suspect.
Perhaps.
But that's just a guess. Oh,
I can't find that one, but the kick in the balls one is attributed to Ardal O'Hanlon.
I'd have to see a picture of him. Send me that in private message, and I'll look at it later.
Okay. He's Irish, not Scottish.
Oh, okay, so my memory might just be really bad.
He was Father Dougal Maguire in Father Ted.
Oh, bossy glass.
So,
Father Ted is one of those things that I feel like I missed out on for not having seen.
I could have swore he was Scottish. I can tell the difference between the accents. I think
I'm sure you can. I'm just teasing.
I've been accused of that before. I was like, no, I'm not that ignorant of an American. I can tell the difference.
Look, to be fair, the stereotypical Scottish and Irish accents do sound similar. It's just the actual Scottish and Irish accents that sound different.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you're only exposure to them is through
If your only
anyway.
exposure to them is through stereotypes like this one, then it gets a bit
That's
weird.
near a bad Scottish accent though, Den.
Really?
I
No,
think
it's
that's
possible.
him, but I'm not sure.
Possible, but not too great.
No, it's definitely better than some of the other ones I've heard, and also the one that I do myself, because as you can see, I'm really not very good.
How ready
at
are
it.
you, Oblivious?
Let's see. I'm thinking about changing characters.
And of
Okay,
course
because
with
the
the
mission
Irish
starts in
accent
10
is
seconds.
Oh shit.
I've
choose.
unreadied for you.
Oh, okay.
It used to be that
and we immediately lost a guy because he couldn't take our shit.
Oh. He couldn't take the waiting. Let me see. What do I want? What do I want?
Think fast.
Thank you, Shadow Cheetah. I think that was associated with me. I'm not sure.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'll
Thank you.
I'll go with a level 1 female engineer.
Oh, good. You mean level 20?
Level 20?
Yes, because they all share the same level.
Oh, because it said level 1. Huh. Shit.
Yeah. And Pemsu's getting impatient. He's clicking on and off the ready button.
Well, he can do something.
And he's gone.
You didn't need a SMIP anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
Okay, I'll go with the Sentinel.
level 1.
It's a beard. It's a beard, Shadow Cheetah. It was something of a joke
Yeah,
because
should
I was
probably
like,
just stay level 19 just so I can carry you. Alright, and it's Pensu again. We are like the only people on the multiplayer right now.
Apparently.
Pepsi's like, these guys again.
Alright.
It's like these assholes again.
Well, that's the thing about public groups. Most people assume that people are, don't take too much time to get ready.
Again, I have a very low opinion of those impatient fuckers.
Well, I can kind of get behind it.
I mean, I can understand a little impatience. Like if a guy's been gone 20 minutes and he's still not ready.
Well, in a public in pickup groups is the main problem. You know, there's no guarantee. Also, right, this is the hazard version of this map.
Yeah.
Oh, so we can't kill those things?
No, that particular Seeker Swarm, no.
Is that the friendly bees?
We're fighting collectors.
Yeah, and don't shoot it, because that just busted.
Oh, you have a new person.
Nice.
Enemies down. Good shooting. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. Enemies inbound.
Yeah, then I was thinking the beard kind of went in, flew in the face of cutting your hair short.
Beard, beard, beard.
Tibbs and Steel need to be beard buddies. They can trade tips.
Brothers in beards.
Yes. It's how they will bond
Mission accomplished.
on their road trip.
You want them to tie their beards together?
Regrouping. Time to reload.
What is this, an episode of Dexter's
Tibbs has had to
Lab?
grow his beard out for that. So
Yes,
far,
this is
so
that was one of the best
far
episodes.
Tibbs is kind of in Aragorn territory. Day 5, stubble still very manly.
Day 5. Stubble will not progress to full beard. Sadness.
Oh, fuck.
I've got all my trip mines out.
Right into that.
Oh, we got a hack. Great.
A what?
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm on my way.
Dark Monkey, that was completely the intention.
Good, good.
I wanted a doctor who looked... I wanted to make a doctor who was just... looked like the most vile, unsanitary guy you could find in the wasteland.
Oh, I'm real sorry, I did not draw him like that.
It's fine. The details you did on the code are amazing.
Well, you said it was grubby.
Yeah, it's a very grubby
Also,
code.
I kind of took the liberty of very, very slightly thinking it was going to... I was thinking how Codeman said he was going to have a modified straitjacket. I'm like, yes, I wonder if I can make this look like it might have once been a straitjacket.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I particularly succeeded in that, but that was in my head.
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap.
Need help?
Right. Oh, no.
The Seeker Swarm just kind of got on top of me.
Yeah, sorry.
The bees!
I'm covered in bees.
Alright, hacking's complete, we can move.
Okay.
Sweet.
Run, 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 run.
I like my coffee like I like my women. Covered in bees!
Covered in bees! Oh, I'm so glad someone else gets that quote.
I thought you were gonna say covered in rum.
No.
It still doesn't
Covered
work.
in bees! Alternatively,
What's
in
this,
a cup.
bee convention without enough bees?
No, it's...
I like women like I like my coffee in a plastic cup.
What's this? A handsome family picnic strangely lacking in bees? Nothing my
Just speak
suitcase
up
of
all
bees.
Bees! This briefcase of bees will solve it.
Bees, my god.
I feel like I should know what you're talking about, because this
It's-
sounds familiar.
It's Harry Partridge and his video Dr. Bees.
Oh, that one. Okay, I remember. Wow, that's been a while.
So we've done Eddie Izzard, we've done Dr. Bees, we need to make it a hat trick and bring up the command.
All clear. Good work. Enemy is
I'm not gonna do it.
time to reload.
Bring up what? I missed
Wicker.
it. A Wicker Man. That's what I was originally referencing.
What
I
I
know.
what I like the most about the Dr. Beast thing is that he's a Wasp-themed superhero by day.
That
What
makes
time?
it worse. Ah, shit.
It's like most Harry Partridge things. It doesn't make that much sense. But that's fine, because it's awesome. And very well animated.
But you also did Saturday Morning Watchmen, yes?
Yes.
Well, that was a very quick wave.
Capability.
Yeah, that Watchmen thing was one of my favorite things.
And also Steven the lesbian, which was really bizarre.
It's like,
I get the feeling most of the things he does are really bizarre.
he can give you cancer and turn into a car.
I'm crazy.
That Seeker Swarm is like right on top of the damn.
Yep.
Damn it, every time someone comes towards you, I think, oh god, they're going to attack you, even when it's an ally.
I'm worried about those molten
Well, who says
Terminators.
that they won't attack you, even if they're
Trust
an
no one.
ally?
Don't believe his lies.
Molten Terminators, that's actually a pretty good word for them.
Why is the Willing Pokeball following you around?
We have to escort the drones because it has data, so it can upload it.
Ah.
I wish it was a Pokeball. And then it could be eaten by a Whiscash, and then we can all face palm.
And Brute. No, Scion, sorry. My mistake.
Catching Kroganmon.
See, I'm helping the
Stop
Spud.
shooting at me!
There's a Scion right next to me.
Yeah, I'm aware. And I was pressing the space part of... No,
You
no,
have
no,
to be looking at me. Look down at the corpse.
I did.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
Fucking hell.
At the soon-to-be corpse.
Hooray,
so-
you're alive!
Thanks, game, for making me look like a dumbass.
Oh,
It's okay.
it's okay.
I was just trying to save my friend. You made me look like an asshat.
Alright, it's 3 shots.
Only the finest of asses will suit my hat needs.
Thank you for that.
And now I'm thinking about cyanide and happiness and the most comfortable, the man with the most comfortable
now-
ass.
Now have
Incoming
radiation
Seeker Swarm.
poison.
Oh my
Lovely.
god, is that what I think it is on the other side of that? Oh dear.
It's a lot of
Dear what?
bees.
Clean sweep.
Oh,
Not the bees! Not the bees! Ah!
yeah,
They're
that's what I liked
nice.
about Mass Effect 2's, like, you know, the fact that you kept seeing, like, big swarms of bees everywhere, but, like, they weren't really doing anything to you specifically.
Well, if they did,
The bees just wanted to.
It's where all the Earth bees went, into space.
Because it was either that you were seeing sort of like what happened, or that you had some sort of psychic shield to protect you.
Well, not psychic, but sort of bug
Sorry,
repellent, basically. It's
bionic.
basically bug spray.
Yeah.
The bees just wanted
Morden,
to attack.
You
Morden's
hire
version of
Morden
bug
Solus to
repellent.
develop bug spray.
Mission accomplished.
Space bug spray.
Enemy is still active. Stay
The bees
alert.
mean you no harm. They want to be your friends.
Think I've cured Joker's condition. Wait, no, cause liver failure. Start from scratch.
They just want you to be yourself.
I've lost all respect for you.
Sorry, I was thinking about Aladdin for some reason.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was funny, so does that help?
I thought it was funny.
If you didn't think it was funny, why did you say it?
Because my mind goes places.
Well, your mind needs a chaperone.
Not college, but places.
Maybe to a nice like public high school. Maybe.
Researching Protheans have files here.
Holy crap! No.
I went to a fairly nice public high school.
I didn't. I went to a kind of a well.
Oh,
Wasn't-
I got double teamed.
Squad member has fled.
Oh yeah, I see that. Holy shit. I want to save Newbiespud, but I'll probably die in the process.
Let's see. Wait for it to walk over my quiet, still body.
Wait. Oh come on.
No!
I think we're gonna
What just
have a revisit of the. Oh wait, no. I'm alive.
You're back up. How'd that happen?
Possessed
somebody-
Praetorian. Oh, good grief.
Yeah, right in front of a
Assuming
scion.
direct control.
Meanwhile, I'm just noticing all the lovely puns in the stream chat. I love
There's two. There's two.
Yes.
Wait,
Two
this
lovely,
is-
lovely
we have a
puns.
stream chat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been
Shadow,
streaming this.
Cheetah, and Dark Monkey are there. If anyone
And-
else is there, they're being quiet at the moment.
Yeah, and
I
Alien
I can't
314.
see it like half the time.
Oh
For
my
some reason
gosh.
it won't connect.
I love our live stream viewers.
Same
Yeah.
here.
That's it. That's so it.
Ah, what the fuck is that?
Team member is hurt.
Newbiespud's down is what happened.
It's a spooky
Oh yeah,
thing.
there he goes.
Seeker swarms up. So, yeah.
Live, damn you, live. Good thing there's no friendly fire in this. I'm assuming there's
Yeah.
no friendly fire in this.
There is nuts.
Although you can kill an abomination next to somebody and it can kill. So there is that. It's good to know. You typically want to avoid that because that doesn't get you many friends.
Yeah, no.
There we go. Now we're getting some more puns.
Assuming
I-
direct control.
I don't believe that was the purpose of what we were doing.
It is now.
Maybe not for you.
Yeah, I'm trying not to die because a level 1 anything isn't very durable.
Enemy is still active.
You can do it, Oblivious.
Alright, we're on the last home stretch now.
Well, I managed not to get curb stomped, but I think that was just out of pure luck.
Yay, success. Now you need to get to the LZ before they collect you.
Speaking of collection, here comes the Seeker Swarm.
Run!
Thank goodness we got a giant hammer throwing Krogan.
Warlord. The only problem is, he gets in the way of bullets.
Well, not much we can do about that.
Yeah.
Are you at the extraction zone already?
Basically,
Yeah, we
Kind of
are.
hard to tell, being the fact that everything is blue.
yes.
Ah! Swarm!
I'm blue, but I'm not depressed.
Is it warm? I thought it was cold.
Thought I said swarm.
I know. It was making a pun. I'll stop
Oh.
now.
All right,
You'll
Logan,
never
let's
stop,
this.
Allie. You'll never stop.
I tried to cut back.
Ah,
Coins.
coins, beautiful. Hello.
I said mines.
And I said coins.
Incoming swarm.
Incoming
Does it say
ammo.
that on your thing, or do you just look and you see a swarm coming and that's
Yeah.
why you say it?
That's
Oh,
why
hey,
I say
swarm.
it, because situational
The
awareness.
swarm
king.
is right on you.
It doesn't matter. We win. And
Well,
they all spontaneously die because we were extracted. It's like, well, we've done our purpose. All right, dead.
Yay! Well done. You managed to do it despite being distracted by the rest of us.
And
That thing on the
six.
left looks like an iPad.
Dan.
All right, skip that. And I am 1, 2.
Sorry.
3.
Was that about the typing, the din bit, or was that about the puns?
The pun.
Oh. Okay.
All the above.
Sorry. I keep forgetting that I'm not muted now. I'm so unused to it. 16 sessions I went muted. And now,
Now you get to speak, and we feel the pain.
Yep.
It's awesome. I love having game.
Let's see. Alright. Now I've got other powers.
Oh, someone wants to kick you.
Well, he can go fuck himself. I believe that is the gentleman's way to say
for
it.
going as a level 6. We're on bronze, guys. Anything goes.
No, we would not say that, Dark Monkey. Because Space Jaw was not here to break into song.
Aww.
And I will
Space Jaw is
shout
not
it.
the only one who breaks into song. It's just the one who does it most often.
That's his song, though.
That's true.
And I will
Why is he
shadow cheat.
voting to kick me anyway? That's...
Well, I don't know who's voting.
It's
He's jealous
totally
of your
Newbie's
lead
butt.
moves.
Yeah, actually, I'm the one. No.
Jealous of your lead moves.
Actually, for level 1, you actually held your own pretty darn well. So,
Considering I had no offensive powers either.
yeah, you had what, tech armor, and that was about it?
Yeah.
Tech armor definitely would help, yeah.
So this Vorcha, is it related to the Green Goblin? Because it kind of looks like it is.
It's very goblin-ish.
He's not green enough.
I said related, not a clone.
Precisely, yeah.
Probably more close to a hobgoblin than...
Hobgoblins. Hobgoblins.
What
do you do with those hobgoblins? They're over here. They're over there. Those darn
What did I just
hobgoblins
start?
are everywhere. And we sing the hobgoblin song today.
Boy, that was a
What in the hell are you guys talking about?
Mystery
Escape
Science
3000.
MST3K.
Hobgoblins. It's a
I don't
terrible
think
movie.
I don't think I've seen that episode.
It's on Netflix. Go watch it when you have a chance.
Oh,
I
man.
recently lost my subscription, honestly.
I will loan you my Netflix subscription if it gets you to watch that.
Oh, man. Okay. So this is a weird class.
It's an underwater basket weaving class.
Awesome.
Which, by the way, is very difficult to do because of the resistance of water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's been well documented at this point.
And yes, that I am saying that I did do an underwater basket thing. Once.
An underwater basket thing.
Yeah, so
You get to eat the basket.
It may or may not have been weaving.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it in underwater basket weaving?
it was, but it wasn't a class so much as a group of friends seeing if we could scuba dive while also weaving baskets.
Nice.
Well, I mean, we took a basket weaving class prior to it, so that we would then have the skills necessary to weave a basket. And then we tried to do it underwater, and it didn't work out very well.
We
did manage to weave baskets, but it was very difficult.
So you combine scuba, you combine scuba lessons and basket lessons to make scuba
because we heard that one quote about the scuba diving basket weaving, and we're like, you know what? Let's see if we can do it.
I applaud you, man. I applaud you.
I'm glad somebody tried it.
And it was difficult. It was very difficult.
And also completely useless.
Well, we got some nice baskets out of it. Kind of. I mean, they weren't, like, really good baskets, seeing as how it's really difficult to weave underwater, but plus the water, like, soaks into the fibers, and then, because you really need to have dry fibers.
Yeah, it
in order to make a decent basket.
What you have is a conversation starter. Where did you get that basket that seems suspiciously damp?
Well, I don't have that basket anymore.
I was trying to make those hats from Samurai Jack, and it's working out so well.
Or if I do, I just don't know where it's located.
It's not a very good conversation starter if you don't know where it is.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, see, I would have shown you my underwater basket, but I can't find it. Probably back where it belongs, underwater.
Just return to the sea, as all things must.
Be free, my basket friend. Return to your home.
Oh man, this guy's actually helping me out with the objectives. Isn't that awesome?
Oh my god, really?
This guy's an actual team frickin' player.
With a name like Malpractice?
Yeah.
I don't doubt it.
Seriously.
You mean that he's like defending you while you're doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your excuse,
Friendship.
Oblivious?
I'm
Because
killing
most people like to shoot things, so
I'm just harassing you, man.
since most people
He's
like to
gonna
shoot things, I usually do all the like support actions and let them shoot.
Oh, are we lost? Did we lose our Krogan Sentinel? No, he's just way on the other side of the map.
killing things.
Well, he's doing a good job of it because
is doing
he's
a really
not
good
going
job.
down. So
I was
at
killing
least he knows how
things
to
too, but-
play.
What the
Yeah,
hell
he
is that
does.
supposed to mean?
Sensors tell me only one left.
Well,
But-
I'm just saying that you've been in other matches in which, like, some of your allies continuously go down.
Grouping. Time to reload.
Yeah. Well, this
So,
is
the
also
fact
still
that he's not going down.
an early wave. So
Here they come.
I know it's not British slang for toilet, Dark Monkey. That's loo.
Oh, Dark Monkey, are you British?
You couldn't tell by the fact that he had a dream about running across England?
I don't know.
Well,
I can't hear their accents. Yeah, that's true.
I was not aware of that.
You know, when I was in primary 1, I asked my teacher, "Can I go to the loo?" And she's like, "Can you say that again? Can I go to the loo, please?" And it turned out that it's like, no, you don't say loo, you say toilet. I'm like, well, I didn't know that.
well, now you do.
She wasn't a very good teacher.
Southland. I too live in the South. But in a different South.
Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
Yeah, I live in the south, so yeah.
Pacific Northwest, baby.
10 melee kills.
I want to say I'm more northern than all of y'all, but I actually don't know where Scotland is in relation to the US in terms of latitude.
You're
definitely
East.
But
well.
in terms of
Thank you for that
in terms of
insight.
north-south, leave me alone.
Technically, the closer is northern east, northeast.
This guy does not like me at all.
You're probably you are probably the Yankeeist out of all of us.
Oh great.
Who? Oh. Wait,
Down.
is Yankee mean north?
Yankee to me at least, to my family and associated Southerners means northernmost.
What southern
okay,
part
that's
do you exist in? Which state?
I hail from the great land of Tejas.
Oh,
Oh, so yeah, you're forced.
So that makes a couple of Texans.
I'm Cali.
I used to live in Texas.
Technically,
That's
I'm
pretty
Bay
good.
Area Cali, so we're like our own state.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
So the fun thing about living in Texas, I used to get so frustrated when people assumed I was English, until I got back to Scotland and realised that English and Scottish people thought I was English too.
Oh.
It's like, no, you just have an English accent.
You do kind of have an English accent. I thought
I
you
do
were English
definitely have
first.
an English accent. I blame my dad.
I didn't know you were Scottish.
This is why I make a point of saying it, so that people know, because it's, yes.
Alright.
I became slightly more proud of my heritage after I left home.
Anyways, a lot
That's
of
weird
people
how that
think
happens.
Applejack is Southern when she's clearly Western.
She's
It's clearly a Montana accent. I should know. My mom's side of the family is all ranchers in Montana.
Well, I wouldn't say clearly then. You kind of need special knowledge to know that. I wouldn't say
Clearly.
it's clear.
Well, apparently Carrie knows that, and she's way Southern.
Carrie is not most common denominator.
Okay, fine. Fair enough.
Applejack.
A
Applejack
very
is-
special case, I would say.
Applejack is a Canadian woman attempting a Texan drawl or general Southern accent, and it manages to kind of mix up a bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rural northwestern America.
It kind of sounds like.
God, this malpractice guy is such a pro. Sticking to the objectives, not wandering off.
What? Oh, you're talking to Oblivious. See, because even the other guy is
Suck
there.
my fat
He's
one.
not on the other side of the map.
Totally
I got
oblivious,
stuck
living up to his name.
I was not. Well, I kind of was, but I was.
I totally wasn't doing that thing I just did.
I'm not
I
saying
resemble that
I
remark.
Yes, I do resemble that remark, unfortunately.
It's fine, dude. So do I.
Wait, do you have... Did you just have claws for a second there?
Yeah.
My god, you're Laser Wolverine.
I kind of am, yeah.
Lasering. That
I
sounds kind of dumb.
even regenerate my health.
Well, we all. Well, yeah. Actually, not everybody regenerates.
Don't ruin the magic.
You got the magic too. Just for you.
I got the magic
games to play. Sorry,
I
I
think what we've
really
realised
love
from this
Pippin.
session is that when Jawa isn't around and Javolt and Weaver isn't around, Din is the one who sings all the time.
I'm
not
sorry.
complaining. I'm not complaining. I like your singing
I'm-
voice.
Thank you. I used to be
crap.
in musicals. I stopped doing that recently.
Oh, you such a thirst. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Face of Bo. Face of Boverine. Is that what we're gonna call him now?
What?
The Spud's character. Dark Monkey said, "This is Wolverine in the future." He goes all Face of Bo on us.
I wasn't aware that Newbie had it. I thought he was the DM.
He is. I'm talking about his stream game.
Oh, okay.
The game you are playing right this
Yeah,
moment.
the Vorcha character
I still
is...
don't understand how you can turn into a giant face given enough time, but apparently you can.
Well, to be fair, they never actually clarify if it is. It's just, highly
Well,
suggested.
it's heavily implied who the face of Bo is.
Mhm.
Oh, you just got an answer for everything, don't you, Cheetah? Sorry, that came off far more sarcastic than I meant it to.
Just a little bit.
I love you guys!
Well, aren't you just a smart potato?
No, there's only one potato here.
Aren't you just a smart lemon?
Which is in the general shape of a potato.
I just
Well,
melee
the
killed
yellow
a fan
instead of
awesome.
brown.
Potato.
It's more vibrant than a potato.
I was recently reminded that one of my favourite Welsh comedians has a potato tattooed on his shoulder. And it's just like, oh yeah, that's awesome.
What?
Oh,
why? Was there any particular reason for it, or?
It was never explained, although it did give someone the opportunity to say, huh, he has a chip on his shoulder. They basically probably only kept that bit in because of that joke.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
What race is this you're playing again?
Vorcha.
Which sounds like a pepper.
Yeah, it does.
Which would not be out of place.
Probably not.
Too hot to handle!
They are kind of...
The hothead race.
Yeah.
That's one way of putting it. Yes.
I know nothing about Mass Effect, except Mass Effect is, used in-game as basically an excuse for magic.
So you've read Awkward Zombie,
You were
then.
reading that awkward
Yes.
zombie comic.
I did, in fact, read that Awkward Zombie comic that was linked earlier. But,
Yeah.
I knew that before I read that comic.
Well, apparently Mass Effect does account for a lot of the things that happen in the universe.
It's got a pretty thorough codex.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Which-
that most people don't, read that thing.
Yeah.
I read all the flavor text to everything, which drives my brother insane whenever I play games.
Like,
Or-
press
or-
next. Press the A button.
Or anybody else who watches me play a game, honestly.
Why aren't you pressing the A button?
It wouldn't bother me. The problem is we'd probably be at different reading speeds, and I'd be like, just wait a second, okay?
I know,
Yeah,
right?
that would probably be more accurate.
I
I
have
read
to watch
faster
this
than
later
that.
and pause.
I actually read pretty quickly, but I prefer to enjoy it. So, you know,
Yeah. It's like, I can read quickly, but it stresses me out.
yeah, exactly. It's
So then what I do is like, did I absorb that properly? I'd better go back and reread it.
yeah, it's pretty much
So
what
when I try and read quickly, I end up reading more slowly.
which is why reading Game of Thrones was such a pain in the butt. I was like, wait a second, did I actually read that properly, or
Or did they actually kill everyone?
Wait a minute, who died?
yeah, that's pretty accurate, honestly.
No, just your favorite character.
Who didn't die?
I think
So
everyone.
don't
dies.
tell me who didn't die. We've only just finished the 3rd season.
I just finished the 4th season not too long ago.
See, I do not have any exposure to Game of Thrones, and therefore I don't care, and I win.
Well done. You win
Then
the
I can
game.
They spoil everything. Okay, so this no.
Spoil everything from the first 2 seasons. Go.
Everyone dies. The end.
Oh, come on.
Are we talking about
Sean Bean can't catch a break.
MLP?
Sean Bean dies in everything. That's not a spoiler.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Game of
Game of
Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Come on.
Not to be confused with Game of Stones, which is a new reality show.
how many words do I get?
How many words?
Yeah, like, or do I get sentences in order to spoil?
No, just like everything
Ross.
from the first 2 seasons, because I just don't care.
Oh,
Well,
okay. So there.
Spoilers.
Oh, okay.
Play
Spoilers.
that order.
Spoiler
What?
alert.
This is a Game of Thrones spoiler cast. Everybody leave who doesn't want to.
I guess this is a good
Are the
opportunity
people that
to
are
use the
currently in
bathroom,
this
then.
call?
Well,
people
they're
in this call
they're
that wanna
spoiling
hear
literally
about it?
everything else in fiction, so I think they don't care.
Oh, those
Right.
are already. That's very good. Brilliant.
Okay, so am I okay to spoil
Go.
it?
Yes, talk, please.
Okay. So, at one point, this land of Westeros was like divided up into 7 kingdoms, and another group called the Targaryens flew over it with dragons and basically set fire to the continent and took it over, thereby uniting all the 7 kingdoms into one kingdom.
And that's how Equestria was made. Sorry.
After they did that, at some point later on down the line, what is called the Targaryen madness sort of sets in, because a lot of the time they wed like brother to sister and stuff. So of course sometimes the spawn of these people go mad with, you know, power and so forth and so on. So anyways, one such individual loves burning people to death. So one of
I get the feeling we haven't even gotten to the first episode yet.
No,
No,
we haven't.
backstory, sucker.
This is the backstory revolving into what happens in the first book.
I have immediately lost interest. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, there's a rebellion, and the guy
That's never stopped Phil
that
before.
leads the rebellion
No, it hasn't. It
takes
hasn't
over the
ever stopped
kingdom
him.
at that point. The Targaryens are basically scattered to the winds. And
I don't
the
know what I have to
book
do.
starts with basically him being put into power, Baratheon.
Well, now you're talking about the books.
Yes, now I'm talking about the books. So now the Baratheons are currently in power, and the Warden of the North, so the guy in charge of the Northern Kingdom of Winterfell, is brought to the castle, the seat of power or whatever for the 7 kingdoms, because he's a friend of the current king, and
That's Sean Bean.
yes, and the current king needs an advisor that he can trust because everyone else is a backstabbing son of a bitch. and they proceed to backstab him while Sean Bean is trying to help, and he also gets backstabbed. And then basically the king dies through the backstabbing treachery stuff, and then the Seven
Ironically
Kingdoms
stabbed in the front.
sort of go to war. Well, with a boar, yes. He gets drugged wine basically while he's on a hunt. And so
Drug wine.
the seven kingdoms sort of erupt into a civil war, so to
Quick,
speak.
give me a male name, male soldier name.
Jory.
How do you
There
spell
you
Ned
that?
Stark.
Jorry.
Jory!
And if you know Game of Thrones, you know who Jory is.
No.
Yes, you just reduced my partner to tears.
Yes.
I don't know if you can hear him over there, but yes.
Jory is the head of Ned Stark's soldiering group. So he gets killed.
Roderick's
Defending
nephew, right?
what?
Roderick's nephew as well, right?
Yes, actually. The guy who gets sent to the wall because of something. I don't remember exactly what his reason was, but
No, not
I think he was.
Roderick,
I think he stole some bread or something.
No, I'm not thinking of Roderick then.
But maybe
That's
I'm
a
thinking
family
of someone
tree. I'm
else.
gonna look it up.
There's a
There's
lot. Of
there's a lot of things that are not really explained in the book so much as it is the wiki that the guy made.
Oh, like the Harry Potter series then.
Kind of.
Like, this isn't in the books, but it's canon now. Haha.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
No.
So yeah.
Did anybody see that?
Well, to be
last
fair,
night?
it was part of the plan. So you have to go all or nothing in that plan. But I was always wondering, was there ever American wizards, and why weren't they involved?
Oblivious, please proceed.
Oh no! I was gonna say just very very briefly. Look up Rooster Teeth new car accessory for the ultimate fun.
Okay.
Oh, good. Someone's actually looking it up because I sure as heck wasn't going to.
Yeah, well, obviously we're not going to because we're busy shooting things.
So yeah, the entire series of books is totally about backstabbing and warfare, and that's about it.
And interesting character development.
Yes, and more backstabbing and death and
And Daenerys
warfare.
kicking butt.
And lots of very uncomfortable scenes.
Yes.
And Daenerys kicking butt.
Yes, but that only happens much later.
Yeah, I know, but she kicks butt.
I don't know. I'm kind of losing interest with her storyline right now. But
I can
I'm
understand that. Daenerys's storyline is not ideal in a lot of ways, but she's still one of my favorite things.
It
about
has
the show.
ups and downs.
Yeah.
mostly downs right now. They kicked freaking. Well, it's season 4.
Bear in mind, I haven't seen season 4 yet.
Yeah. That's why I stopped myself. I was like, I should.
Well, have you read the books?
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you read the books, it doesn't matter.
Well,
I have not read
actually,
books.
they changed some things in season 4 actually.
Well,
Yeah.
kinda.
People on their toes.
They did not use my favorite character in Daenerys' group, Strong Belwas. I was very disappointed.
yeah, I heard about
Like
that.
they never had him in season 2, and he just hasn't been in there since either. So,
I hope they use him for something else.
well, no, they've been replacing all of his actions with other people, like the mercenary guy.
Tangential spoilers. Watch what you say.
What?
Well, no, I haven't actually said anything spoilery for anything past season 3 yet.
I mean, while referring to Asher.
Oh. But yeah, all of his actions are taken up by other people. It's very disappointing.
So far, I don't think he has said anything spoilery, but I could be wrong.
Security breached. We got the goods.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, did you find the new car accessory?
Some good work down
Yes. Lol.
I'm off. See ya.
See you, Zarhan.
Aw.
Enemies
See you, Zahn.
Bye. Oh yeah, Zarhan's like an hour ahead of me. I don't feel quite so bad for being up all night. Still pretty bad. Where's the
Ugh.
I'm sorry, Shadow Cheetah.
Oh,
Cheeto. Shadow Cheeto.
outstanding work. Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
How the hell am I faster than you, newbie?
Enemies inbound.
Because I'm playing a bit, kind of a heavier character.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Dally, again, I love the fact that you did the "Why are you selling drugs" picture.
Oh man. That
Did
was...
you see that I've updated it to rectify some of the issues?
What?
So drugs
Oh.
is now I've taken on board some suggestions. So drugs is now highlighted, and I've made tempered steel a little bit less gangly.
Ship
A
blueprints
little bit.
stored down there.
Oh, you're talking about the updated portrait?
Yeah.
Because I saw that, I was like, huh, I guess I guess you guys have made some additions or something.
Oh yeah, of course. If you're not up to date, you won't know much about Tibbs. But we're kind of deciding that Tibbs and Steel is kind of the new Javolt and Powder Keg.
As stated in the Tumblr post in the tags I made.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Steel, take the moral high ground, like you've never
Like you've never done.
Oh, no, hold on. I need to actually go to the post because I wrote
It's-
a lot
Oh,
of
you did
tags.
not.
Lengthy.
Have you posted it? I didn't realize you'd done that.
It's
Oh,
posted,
yeah.
Oh, that is glorious.
Oh crap, packing. I probably should
It's-
be over there.
Oh yeah, Steel, take the moral high ground, but with your pacifism to raiders, general refusal to do harm, attempting to peacefully talk down a dragon. Who do you think you are? Some sort of paragon of justice? Well, have you ever helped a pony get over a very painful set of internal hemorrhages caused by some mysterious accident involving a gardening trowel and 3 saddlebags full of cold compresses, relieved them of their caps, and sent them on their merry way in a tunnel approximately 6 feet deep? Yeah, thought not.
I am
Tibbs,
missing all the context.
When we get to know your character more, it's going to be really interesting.
Oh, it's interesting to me.
So, was it a requirement
course.
for all of the characters to have weird and/or tragic
It was a
backstories?
requirement for the characters to be interesting and generally have their concepts gel well together. That
But
was
then to all have, like, backstories that you can
Well-
mine later for content.
that wasn't a necessity, but it worked out pretty well, and because everyone was going with the tragic backstory route, like everybody except Flotsam, and I figured if I didn't give Flotsam some service, then it would be kind of unfair.
And
what was
he's
Flotsam
Well,
backstory?
actually, I had a hook for Flotsam to start with because I had her being an amnesiac,
Right.
who was desperate to find out where she came from.
But you know,
And
when I
Spud
made the selection, I didn't have any ideas in mind.
I'm
No,
still
but
waiting
when you
for...
pulled me up on that, I was like, yeah, actually, yeah, that's just kind of a cliche. And I'm actually, I was thinking, okay, so like, don't get invested about like finding out her backstory. She's fine as is. So
Yeah.
I was really tickled pink when stuff happened later on that I won't spoil.
Yeah, the thing was like, yeah, it was amnesiac, which is cliche, but she wasn't like broken up about that.
Yeah.
Which you have to understand. Just about every time I I get an amnesiac character, they're always like, but I want to know more about my past. I will follow this plot hook because it will let me know more about my past. Like, come on.
Yeah, you need a stronger motivation.
I think
than
you
that,
got a
so
lot of
I'm
amnesiac
really glad
characters in it, actually.
Yeah, Javolt's amnesiac, and he's kind of the more annoying type. Where he's like, I don't remember, and it causes me angst.
It causes him angst in a very unique way, though, because he acts really, really unstable around the rest of us.
Yeah,
as opposed to brooding.
Yeah, it balances out that way.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think everyone is. I just think all the characters are really well done.
Yeah.
And of course, your handling of our situations as well. I just love how the executive can just come in and like, oh, so you guys with your suspicious shady pasts, yeah, I have some people you might want. It's fun.
I'm glad Tibbs turned out better than Scarlet Shawl did.
I like Scarlet Shawl.
I still like Scarlet Shawl, yeah. But the key thing is Scarlet Shawl turned out a lot more kind of hostile than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which for perfectly valid reasons, but...
Oh yeah. Flotsam goes to talk to the library, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why are you not being charmed by me? Everybody else is. I'm not used to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does happen a lot with the child characters and a lot of the campaigns.
It's because he wasn't looking at her directly. If you look at Flotsam directly, you will be subjected to her big anime arms.
Well, because I looked at that little sketch of her, I was like, aww. That was immediately my reaction. Even though she was holding a grenade. And I should probably tell you that children terrify me, so being able to get to that threshold is no small feat.
Even though it involves small feet.
Oh, the temporary DM recap of session 10 is still closed.
He's been playing a game.
I know that.
Ow.
What? He has? That's what's happening? I thought this was a fancy screensaver.
Thank you.
The fanciest screensaver.
Yeah,
that would be a
this
pretty
is
fancy
this is actually post-commentary. I pre-recorded all this.
Well, then you can open up session 10 then, so that I can read it.
But I can't break the illusion.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, it's pre-recorded from Spud's end, but totally Oblivious.
I
is
do have
still
to
in the
say, a
middle
lot
of
of these like NPC names are pretty good, and I wish I could think of them.
Wait, this is
I'm
pre-recorded?
terrible.
How the hell are you doing that? Holy shit!
Time travel.
See, the dialogue was
Oh, there's a
recorded
Time
before he
Lord.
started playing.
It's amazing what you can do with live streaming software these days.
Space is warped and time is bendable. Just like my brain, apparently.
Razor
You have
Apple
to
is a
realize
great
about time.
name for a head paladin.
I
It
thought
doesn't go
so.
in a straight line. It's sort of this ball of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
If only I didn't have to worry about Halloween.
Huh?
Razor Apple.
Yes.
It's a bit of a
It
non
is poor
sequitur.
taste.
Sorry. It's like Disney approved the parent backstories.
Ow.
Hey, Scarlet had a fine family, and Tibbs's family's okay.
So,
Oh, yeah.
what is the Applejacks Rangers again?
They are the
Brotherhood outcasts who went good instead of awesome.
Wait,
Yeah, because what the thing is with Fallout is that the Brotherhood of Steel is generally good, but the Brotherhood outcasts are bad, and it's kind of the other way around in Fallout Equestria. Is that right?
yeah.
So the Steel Rangers are bad.
In a
but the
very,
Applejacks
very
Rangers
general
are good.
sense.
Oh,
Basi-
generally, yes.
Basically, every single setting of Fallout and Fallout Equestria really has a different sort of interpretation or spin on the Brotherhood.
For Fallout 3, the outcasts are the ones that are focusing just on technology, and the Brotherhood, as normal, is obsessed with killing super mutants.
But that was actually just the Lion's Pride. The Brotherhood, as a general rule, was focused more around preserving old tech and keeping it out of the hands of outsiders. Sorry, this was it was a pretty huge Fallout buff. People went to
I know. That's why
I thought that was
that's
an
why I
Enclave
specified
thing.
Fallout 3.
But I could be wrong.
But yeah, for... Whoa, sorry, I just saw Spud get attacked by a Terminator.
Come with me if you
They're
want to
called
die.
abominations.
They look like the Terminator.
They do.
I'm sorry.
They do.
Ammo. Need ammo. Got ammo.
But, what was that? I don't even remember what I was saying. Damn it.
You got
Paladin Torque.
Oh yeah, the general thing was that the Brotherhood keeps tech from outsiders.
Oh, yeah. And that's what the Steel Rangers are in Fallout Equestria.
Yeah.
And Applejack's Rangers are the ones that are like, hey, you know, Wastelanders don't completely suck.
The Lion's Pride.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the extraction zone.
I mean,
No one can see me behind this crate.
Dun 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 dun
well,
dun.
it works for Solid Snake, so you know why not?
This does kind of look like the, loading dock in some respects.
Only one Elder.
Eldar.
Sorry.
King of the Brotherhood.
Eldar. This isn't Warhammer.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm reading session 12 Slayer Base right now, and I was interested in the fact that there's a single elder, and that the elder is actually the leader of the group.
Mm-hmm.
I find that to be interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's an elder for every subsection.
Right, they're the. I mean, the Brotherhood is basically divided up into two groups for all intents and purposes. The not military and the military. And
We're sharing a box.
Or because my sister's in drill team and the names are stuck in my head. Military officers and actually no, the name just left me. Why did it leave me? It's
Brain
military officers
status report.
and military officers.
crap!
I lost it. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Auxiliary?
No, it's not auxiliary.
Appear to be the victim of some kind of
Logistics.
enemy nerve gas.
Nemo Jr., come on. You're not gonna make it. Oh!
Wow, that was
Very last second.
Sweet.
what jaws of defeat kind of thing. Just
Ooh.
wow. I got to give it to him. I didn't think he would make it.
Certainly did not.
Okay, well, I'm heading off. Have a good time.
Have a
See you,
good
Phil.
Yeah.
Take it easy, Phil.
Hey, I
Sorry,
actually got a
Dick.
gold medal in assists.
If I'd been up sooner, I could have hung out with you in person.
Guess what's on the tumbler?
Hey, let's see. No, I only got 5 headshots.
Complete with a link to his DeviantArt account, Dally.
Thank you. And I was going to say thank you for remembering to put him in the Flotsam Runaway note as well.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you.
Uncool.
He's my helpful partner who does awesome things.
I still really like his come to sunny Innsmouth postcard.
Oh, I can go to the store now.
He says that was a challenge given to him by someone else, but he still smiled at the compliment.
Well,
See, actually, I think I
deserved
can
it.
hold out for a premium one. Primo! Continue or wait, Newbiespud?
continue to wait.
Plan Z involves kittens! Sorry.
Hey, so Dark Monkey 07, I take it you're a fan of the Doctor Who Adventures series? Or Doctor Who's Adventures?
Isn't there a couple of those out there?
There's two big ones,
Doctor Who's Adventures and the Doctor and Derpy. I don't remember.
Doctor Who's an
Doctor
assistant?
Who's an assistant. That's it. Sorry, I was only associated I only did the crossover thing, so I can never remember the other name. Although Pierce and Keiko are lovely, lovely people.
Yes. Although apparently they're changing the voice for the Doctor.
Yeah, Keiko had to stop.
Yeah.
Was there any particular reason for that, or just scheduling things or something?
I don't remember the exact reason. I'm sure I was informed a long time ago, but it wasn't. It's not something.
It's the hazard map again.
Shit.
You
But
did
yeah,
indeed.
I've only been somewhat related to those series because I only read the assistant one. I don't read the main one that Gilly works on.
Mm-hmm. I get you.
Which, you know, and apparently a very unpopular opinion, but I'm not a fan of it.
The Tumblr?
Yeah, because there's multiple Tumblrs. There's
Fair enough.
the Love Struck Derpy. That's the one that I follow with the lighter stuff and whatnot.
Well, that's not all done by Keiko. I think most of that's done by Pierce.
Yeah. I'm talking about Pierce's stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. I agree with you as far I'm not a fan of the Tumblr, but having talked with Pierce before, it's mostly just like an outlet for him to do stuff. Pronouns. I can't pronoun.
Outlets are good.
Mostly, specifically, I'm reporting. See, I can't pronounce either. Referring to the Discorded Hooves thing, I'm not quite a fan.
That's what I was referring to as well, and it's.
Oh, okay. Just trying to make sure we were on the same page. I was like.
Yeah, that one is majority just a personal outlet for stuff.
And you know, fair enough. Mm-hmm. But it's not like I you know, it's not the whole thing of like, oh, you didn't make the effort. No, I made the effort. I just don't care for it.
Mm-hmm. It's fine.
Ah, shit! I walked into I got stuck in the swarm.
Everything is not for everyone.
Oh, thank you, Nemo. Guess what, Newbie? You're not the only one being helpful.
Yay! Oh, hey, we have a JoJo fan.
Let's see. Oh, shit. Gotta save Nemo.
Jotaro432.
Come.
Jotaro
Space. Damn it. I was trying to be helpful and I got killed.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
You'll get there.
I need some better fucking weapons is what I need. I've been stuck with these things for the longest time and not got a whole lot of upgrades for them either.
Whoa,
fucking swarm.
for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest, if you said goodbye to me tonight. Sorry, I'll stop.
I'm sorry, my partner just face palmed.
What? Thank you, Shadow Cheetah.
I didn't think it was that bad, honestly.
No, it's just he doesn't like the song.
That's fine.
His singing voice is lovely. Dave just doesn't have an appreciation for certain periods of Billy Joel. Quite incorrectly, I might say.
I don't mind that. It just it could have been a lot worse. It could have been like the time that freaking what the hell was it? Where I was trying to get everyone to sing one thing, and it turned completely against me into a song I hated.
Really?
I'm trying to remember what it was because I blocked a lot of that out of my memory because I actually lost some friends that night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not over the song. That'd be terribly petty. It was. I did.
They were rubbing salt in the wound by singing the wrong song.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
I remember what it was. I was trying to get everyone to. I was trying to get someone to sing Jukebox Hero, and what did it shift to?
Karaoke Superstar.
No.
No.
Well, no. I was going for Jukebox Hero. Somebody was trying to do Pinball Wizard, which
Yay!
admittedly I was
Jukebox Wizard. Pinball Hero.
That sounds like a mashup that needs to happen.
There has to be a twist.
What was it? God, it's. You'd think I'd be able. You think I'd be able to remember a song that I hate so much, but I guess it's because I don't think about it until it shows up.
It's probably for the best because if you remember it, it will get stuck in your head.
Yeah, you might. You might be right there.
I'm not talking from personal experience. Much.
No.
Enemy forces have stolen a classified device.
Although for the longest time it's stuck in my head now.
But no, it's driving me nuts because I'm trying to remember what we switched to. Just because I feel like I'm getting old now. I can't remember shit. And granted, I think I am older than most of you, but not by much. I mean, the oldest guy.
If you're not older than the others by much, then I'm probably older than you.
Because Phil, I think, is the oldest out of all of us, but I could be wrong.
Is he older than 27?
I am 27.
Oh, hey, you're the same age as me.
Oh, okay.
You youngins.
Well, I still feel like an old fuck sometimes. Like I'll never forget the time I had to explain. I had to explain to somebody John Lynch was.
Oh, that's a hard feeling.
Age means nothing on the internet, you guys.
It really doesn't.
On the internet, no one knows you're a dog.
Oh, no. This was away from the internet. This was in person.
Oh no, I'm also
no one
speaking
knows you're a
Tuesday
dog.
Monkey. It's like a menagerie up in here.
What is this? The Silent Hill ending?
Okay.
UFO ending with the dog.
I've heard of it. But actually,
Yes.
I
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Not
Oh.
not the silliest thing that we've discussed in this chat so far.
Sometimes if someone has a crush on you,
oh, Shadow Cheetah, that's brilliant.
Let's see.
Oh.
You got a friend. Team from friends.
Aw.
That's what friends are for. Shit!
That sucks.
Oh, but look,
A whole new
you
world.
were kiss the girl,
My Sherry.
my Sherry Amore.
Oh, Princeton, he does like me. I am the walrus. That
Who's the
bottom
cute?
girl.
Girl,
Yeah,
yeah,
what's up, Sherry?
submarine. What does this mean? Okay, that one my partner started singing too.
I love the shit out of Avenue Q.
I'll tell you something, that was one of the instrumental things in getting me and my partner together.
Really?
So I have a lot to Avenue Q.
It is a great show.
A steady love life.
We actually got to see it when it came to Edinburgh a year or so ago. It was even more awesome than I was hoping it would be.
I need to see it myself because
Oh, dude, it's amazing.
I've heard nothing but good things about it.
It's probably a little overhyped, but it's a really good show.
It's not overhyped. It wasn't overhyped for me.
It's
It was hyped just the right amount for me, I think.
Well, I think so far for me, it's just the right amount that I've heard so far. because I don't hear it everywhere, but it does occasionally show up. I was like, oh yeah, I need to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, my brother knows all the words to at least one or two of the songs, despite knowing very little about it. The songs are just that good.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Shut up, boyfriend.
Oh, Dark Monkey, you are making me want to sing all of those songs.
Okay, I'm afraid, Dark Monkey, I'm going to have to read that out for the benefit of my partner and also for posterity. A steady love life requires you to know that everyone is racist and that the internet is for porn when your girlfriend is from Canada.
Not to mention that the more you love someone, the more you want to kill them.
Everyone's a little bit racist.
And it would be okay if you were gay.
Mm-hmm. We actually did it at my university, and I wasn't in the show, but I was part of the costume crew, which meant I got to deal with the puppets, and I got to stand off stage and help with various small costume changes, because there's not that much in the show. I was singing along and saying every line of dialogue.
And I'm sure annoying somebody on the crew.
I've done that.
Yeah.
I think no one who works in tech doesn't do that at least once.
Mm-hmm. I did my best not to annoy anyone. Actually, the actress playing Gary Coleman was standing next to me during one of those moments. She looked at me and was like, "You know everything about this show, don't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have a problem."
No, you don't. It's like, you know everything about the show, don't you? Hell yeah, I do. Have you seen it?
Well, no, it wasn't said like an insult. It was more of like a genuine curiosity type thing.
You know everything about this show, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was said like that.
No, it wasn't.
You sounded like Aurelia when you said that.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to get out of that secret swarm.
I really... One of my theater dreams is to play Nikki / Trekkie Monster / one of the Bad News Bears.
Yes.
I would love it to death.
Yes.
I'd like to actually be involved in theater at some point that didn't involve playing a piece of scenery.
Yeah. Although tech crew is actually a pretty cool job.
Oh, tech crew's awesome.
Oh, yes.
I love the tech.
I spent the last 2 years.
They wouldn't let me do it because I was too weak. Because they needed somebody to move some shit, and
there's a lot of heavy stuff to be moved.
The very first show I did tech crew on, I was on set crew. We had a house on stage, you guys, and we had to turn it around. Once,
we had like two
seconds.
giant pillars.
Oh, it's so cool.
I mean, I'm not saying it's an easy job or anything, you know. My respect to the tech crew, but you know, I was just horribly depressed that day because I was like, I finally got to do something cool, but except I can't.
Oh.
Yeah, I always got depressed when I didn't get onto chorus or something.
Yeah. I went to a high school. It's kind of a blessing and a curse because the high school I went to, they did.
I did get to direct a 1X though.
Oh, cool!
Nice.
Awesome.
And it's actually up on YouTube.
Oh crap!
Nice.
No, not the newbie directed something. No.
Like,
I was running away from the secret swarm again.
but they love you. They want to be your friend.
Yeah, I want to keep my insides on my inside. Thank you.
That's just conventional.
Well, everything else wants to blow me up, so
Explosives are fun.
says Flotsam.
Yes. I very nearly slipped into my Flotsam voice for that.
Yeah, I was like, I'm fairly certain that was intentional. Alright. That's a victory.
Victory!
Mission success. Well done, team. Yeah! Fire-based glacier? Isn't that a contradiction in terms?
Say what?
Fire-based glacier.
What?
Fire and ice. Okay, it's starting to get hot in this room. I need to get kind of a break and some water, so I think I'm gonna call it for tonight.
Oh
Okay.
man, I'm
Okay.
22,000 credits away from a premium.
Well, you can, you know...
You can
not
play
to-
without him.
Yeah,
Ah,
but I need to get some water, man.
okay. Well, you go get some water then.
Alright. But we've also been streaming for a couple of hours now, so...
Mm-hmm.
I haven't slept tonight! Yay!
Yeah, and, you know, certain people across the pond could probably use the sleep, and I'd
Oh,
rather not...
it's fine! I can keep going forever!
In any case, thanks for indulging me, you guys. I was feeling kind of crap today, and it was nice to hang out with you all.
Nice to hang out with
Feeling
you,
better.
Newbie.
It's always nice to hang out with you, Spud.
Hey, we're happy to indulge when we can.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Dark Monkey, I have to say this real fast. I really want to say it in a Bad News Bears type voice.
Yeah! No sleep buddies!
High five, Dart Monkey.
Oh, man. Alright. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night.
Easy.